We are live.
Welcome back to Saturday Night Fever.
Session 38.
Session 38. Wow. Okay, well, session 38. Last we left off, we were all ambushed by sand people.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They were all around you.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
Genasi there. We got Abra. We got Abra and
Cadabra.
Yeah, last we
Abra
did.
and his wife. She was
Goose suggested the
shot.
Abra to have Genasi save city for the price of switching cities. Met with Gaza, leader of Genasi, and then he all got pissy and it's like, we must take both cities because blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
But
We don't say blah, blah,
We
blah.
made it. Well, I was cool with his decision.
I have a feeling your decision is going to backfire though. And Goo's like, ah.
I'm not making any more
Not if we
decisions.
stick with what I was sitting there saying. Let them take over the city and let them escort people out.
That's kind of what I suggested. The only
And
thing
if
I want back is my
anybody,
gun.
if anybody fights against it, then Genasi's taking over the land. I'd rather have the Genasi take over Don than the Bandit King.
Blah, blah, blah.
I just want my gun.
Because at least the Genasi plans on staying in their land, whereas the
Yeah.
Bandit King will want to move back north.
And plus, they already offered to have talks with a trade route. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying. All we gotta do is, when they take over Don and we set up a trade route with the king. Hopefully. Not to say that it would happen that way.
So we're headed up north.
Bum, bum.
Well, I don't know where we're heading yet because I don't know.
right now we're at the way station. So,
Yeah, we're at the way station. We just got through talking to the Genasi
Mm-hmm.
and kind of had that agreement.
So, you're with the Genasi still, right?
And I know Abra's there and the guard also.
Baba.
Yeah, Baba. That's what I was
Ali's
trying to
regular.
remember was Ali Baba. Ali's the doctor.
Yeah.
Baba's the doctor.
Listings.
So wait a minute.
Monster.
So the wife's name is Abra.
No.
And he's
Wife's name's Cadabra.
No, hold on. I think I wrote this down because it's the
Right,
exact
right,
reason.
You're right. He's Abra. Wife's name is Cadabra. What's the daughter's name?
Yeah, Abra was the guy. Cadabra's the wife. That's all I wrote down? Oh, I'm angry at myself. Okay, never mind.
Presta.
Presta.
Yeah.
What?
And who was Alakazam?
Presta.
I named someone Alakazam and he said, no, that's the such and such. Is that the healer?
No,
No,
Alakazam.
Ali is the healer. Baba is the guard.
I want to say Alakazam was probably the leader of the Genasi.
Either that or you just wrote.
No, that's
Kazam.
Gaza.
Either that or you
Gaza.
just wrote Kazam because he called the Dr. Ali.
Alakazam.
Okay, now we're confused with our NPC names.
but his real name is Alec. Last name Kazam.
And his full name is Chris Angel. Ugh.
I thought the turtle was in here.
What'd you do, make turtle soup at the house?
Horizon turtle?
No.
It should be in there.
I saw where someone on Steam made a really crappy game using the Dark Sun module for D&D.
What turtle?
The Horizon turtle.
Oh.
It's called a Horizon turtle.
Oh, it
I thought
says
you said
Horizon.
Horizon Turtle.
Horizon back tortoise.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
that's how he gets around all the time. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That's the one that
Right,
the
back of
goblins
the
ride
turtle.
on. That's the one that we had.
Yeah, that's the one that I did.
Like that movie Will
Those are the
Rider.
two big ones.
Mhm.
Right.
I thought there was a dragon turtle that.
No, Dragon Turtle's that picture I sent you because you were talking about it.
Yeah, well, that's the one I would like to use.
Oh, it's under the Monster Manual.
I didn't see it.
It's called a Dragon Turtle. Straight up.
Dragon turtle. Nope, no results.
Go in the Monster Manual and go to that directly.
This one?
Yeah, the regular Monster Manual. Be in the dragon section, and it's actually before any of the other dragons, if I'm correct.
Dragon Turtle, 119. Ha 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 ha. Bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum.
look how powerful it is. Look at the CR on that sucker.
Bum, 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 bum,
But I figure a
bum.
city would fit better on that than a Horizon
Yeah,
back
well,
Taurus.
it makes sense. There we go, Dragon Turtle.
Not that I want to fight a dragon forever.
The CR rating is a 17.
Yeah.
Have we even ran into a dragon in this campaign yet? I don't think we have.
No, we haven't ran into a dragon yet.
You were down in the Cave of Wonders and
We
you
ran,
heard heavy
we
breathing.
ran into a demon.
Yeah, but that was that thing that chased us out of the cave.
No, we didn't chase it out.
No, it chased us out.
metal
We killed it.
Bull.
Yeah, the metal bull.
And we killed it. That and also the
Yeah, that wasn't a dragon. That's what I was asking. Have we ran into a dragon yet?
things
Oh,
there.
the Gorgon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we faced off on a Gorgon.
All right, ladies
That's the
and
one
gents.
that turned Mick into stone
Yeah.
Boys and girls, men and women of all ages.
when Mick wasn't here.
We are going to take this thing and double it over, actually, because it's the size of a city, not a small ship.
Right.
Actually, we'll 4 times it over. So,
And technically, wouldn't it be
I just
like a
figured the stats were
Actually,
more of a
I'm gonna do
magical
10
creature
times.
since it was created?
because
over-
that's the size of that ship, and what I'm talking about is the size of a city. So,
Yeah.
10 times what this is, and that's what we're going to be at.
Right. Well, I was just figuring the dragon turtle stats would fit
Mm-hmm.
a giant tortoise that, or turtle that the city would be on.
Yeah.
So I expected it to be a lot larger than a regular dragon.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the Nyanasi Gaza looks at you guys and says, "Then we shall meet again in 3 days."
What are we gonna do for 3 days?
Where shall we meet? Same place here?
At the city.
Very well.
Tell us what you're going to do to allow victory.
I'll sing great songs of our triumph.
Yay for you. What is it your crew is going to do to ensure that we win? Reassure us that this is a smart move.
Well, we've already told you where the main force is and where probably the weaker force is. Because the weaker force was the last section we attacked. Because there was only like 100 men fighting on the wall. Whereas the main force is inside the inner wall already. So I was figuring that was on the east side, right? Where the weaker force was. Where we got our butts
Yes.
kicked.
Yeah. And there are magic users and
Yeah, there are magic users. They do have counterspell. And some other powerful spells, I'm sure.
We will attack the enemy on the outside of the gates. You will go to the prince, and you will ask for his surrender.
Okay.
what about
We'd have-
Bandit King as well?
Where is the prince?
I think he'll be distracted from.
Well,
I
the
don't-
prince should be in
the
the
attack.
main section, which is northwest.
Understand.
The prince is in the northwest section, right?
You know better than I do. You tell me.
Okay.
Kind of like in a, it
Our
will be in
figuring
the
of
center
the
of
city from where we've been.
The castle's in the northwest.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we gotta somehow get to the castle where the prince should be to talk to the prince.
Hopefully he has
Should be a walk
already
in the
been-
park.
Huh?
Should be a walk in the park. Hence the sarcasm.
Well, I will refrain from lightning balling the enemy until I really need to.
Give a warning next time. A subtle little warning. A wink.
Incoming!
Walk by with a nudge. Let me know.
Okay, I'll holler out 4.
That works. Just give me an extra time to disengage.
What did you say? Yame, what?
Wooga!
electrical ball. Lightning ball.
Give a warning next time. Okay, I will. Hey, what?
Here's the problem with giving a warning.
I meant subtle. Something where the enemy would not pick up on, but
Yeah, but that's just it. There's always a chance that they would pick up on it. My
Do-
objective was,
say something that you would normally not say yourself, or do something you would not normally do yourself.
okay, I'm not gonna kill these guys.
Exactly.
Alright. So, what are you guys gonna do? The Genasi all turn and walk out into the desert.
Well, I guess we got 3.5 days to get over to the city and figure out how to get into the prince.
Of course, we can also kind of take a huge potent sniff of that spice beforehand.
What spice? You got spice?
I got a couple of rocks.
Well, sniff it.
Well, for me, it was kind of like, you know, pop it in, dissolve it in my mouth. But yeah,
I'll pop it in.
well, I'm just saying beforehand. Why, you went through all your spice?
What spice?
Mm.
And I give you that look. Don't say a word.
He was gonna roll his eyes, just sit down and start eating hardtack.
And what are we supposed to do with this spice? We don't even know what it actually does.
Apparently it does a lot. Everybody's going after it.
Well, everybody wants it, everybody says that it's supposed to do something, but I don't know, I ain't never used it. It could
I just look you dead in the eye and just start barking.
Why you acting
And walk
like,
away.
Why you acting like a
Doubt
chicken?
it
Are
would
you a
lightning
bird man?
ball you.
Are you a bird man?
No, I think you're becoming one. Chicken.
And I take a step back at that point.
Can we just get back to what we need to do?
What are we doing?
We got
We
He
got
was just
3
sitting
days.
down,
Where are we
concentrating
at?
on eating the hardtack.
3 days, and we gotta go through.
All of those
well,
things. I see him all the time at lunch,
that
remember?
part being attacked also?
What's that?
That's the thing, we gotta figure out how to get to the castle.
We don't even know if the
Without
prince has
fighting
been
the enemy.
captured.
How about this? Why don't we walk on the outskirts of the castle on the other parts we haven't been to?
Yeah.
That way, in case
Because-
they might have a sewer.
Okay, we know the north, we know the south
Mm-hmm.
section is attacked and
Mhm.
broken into. We know the northwest section, which is
Northeast.
where they, northwest
North.
section is where they gained access
Mhm.
because of the two
The turtles.
turtles. The east section is where we met up with,
And got our
where
asses
there's
handed
a,
to us.
right, where there's only 100 of enemies attacking.
Yeah,
He was
so-
gonna finish his hardtack, stand up and say, "Go find hole!" and start heading towards the city.
Ain't you gonna jump on the boat, Goop?
Yeah, less walking. Special for short legs.
Go remember boat!
We're going to head there. We
Yeah.
just need to figure out
A game plan.
how to gain entry into the city.
Well, we're not
'Cause-
gonna know till we get there.
Because if the way the
So
sewer
let's get
drains
there
for run,
first and
Alright, he was
then,
gonna jump on the boat and assume his stance.
So let's go check the northeast
Yep,
of the city
I
and
agree.
see what it's
northeast,
like.
I thought we were going
no,
northwest.
it'll be
Well, we want to get to the
Northwest.
northwest,
Well,
but we want to check the northeast, the
it
north.
sounds like you guys could use some help, says Abba. And he says, we are not without our ways here, since you have helped us hide from the enemy and kept us from being at least hurt. I would say that the skiff is yours for your group.
Oh, thank you.
And if you enter this code over this road here, and Alakazam
Oh,
There's your
And the boat wavers, and you see it start disappearing like the
Ooh, nice.
Miraji. Okay.
like the city or the waypoint.
okay.
Okay, cool.
Goo is standing on it, so is Goo.
Goo is hidden at this point.
Okay, when I look down, do I see the boat?
Yeah,
Okay.
you see it. You're in the boat. You, like nothing happened.
Okay. Goo's gonna roll his eyes. Goo still see boat.
We know see goo.
Oh, ooh.
Goo's gonna stare at his hand. Goo confused. Goo see Goo.
I pick up a little stone and I toss it at the boat.
Goo hears strange sounds.
Inspirational music while you guys get ready for your fight.
Father's Day and a Sunday, and people are calling me, trying to sell me a warranty for a car that I don't have.
Come on, Bruce. You know you need it.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
Quit
he
being-
did
quit
What
being
one
happens
right-
if
day-
What happens if you get in a wreck?
He did one day talk to somebody for the warranty.
Oh, I did too.
I was
94
she was
minutes.
sitting
Dakota?
there-
Yeah, I want a
she was
warranty
sitting there
still.
trying to keep from laughing so much.
Well, because she didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh, people call me all the time about buying my house. I'm like, sure, you guys are more than welcome to buy it.
Oh,
I don't know what they want
I get
for it.
that. I get that too. I get other flippers that call about my house that I no longer own, and
So-
or property that I don't even that I've never owned.
Alakazam. And it. Back.
Hey,
Okay.
Goo, we can see you again.
Ooh.
Goo, great wizard.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
you
let's
keep
all
that in.
climb
You keep
in.
that in your mind. So when you try and
Goo say Alakazam.
so when
Roll your stealth.
27.
Okay. So, based on all your guys' passive perceptions, it disappears.
Goo say oogie boogie 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 boogie.
I thought we had to put the hand over the room.
No, he said.
Oh.
So,
Okay, so what are we doing? Oh,
All right. Let's.
we gotta wait for it to come back.
Alakazam. Nothing.
you got to be in the boat over the room.
Goo say Alakazam.
Okay, now it
Okay.
appears.
I hop on.
Okay.
All right,
that's
let's all hop.
Goo say Alakazam.
No, you're not gonna do that.
14.
Okay. Well, based on your passive perceptions, you guys. You can
19.
see
I
it
already got on
definitely.
the boat.
Yeah. It's there. You can see it. It looks like it was on the horizon, wavering and everything, but you can still see it.
I'm gonna get in the boat and I'm gonna say, Alakazam. Bring it back into.
Yeah, okay, it's back into focus.
Goo say Alakazam.
Goo.
Go.
25.
Goo, wait till everybody gets on the boat.
But Goo great wizard.
Yeah, well, you are. Okay. Alakazam. Everybody get in the boat.
Okay, I hopped on. I'm on.
Boom, boom, boom.
Goo say Alakazam.
All right,
19.
all right. So 19. Where are you going?
I say we head back towards the city and circle around to go either to the north and see how that side is, and then northwest side
I agree.
Mhm.
where the castle is.
Yeah.
So, and if there's no enemies attacking it from that side, that would be our way possible.
Now, we're back in focus, right?
No.
No, he's got it. Mirage.
Alakazam.
Okay.
I talked to the guy there. Is there any spell to help clean the bottom of this ship off?
It's called "Don't Get Dirty" in the first place, you whore.
Why, thank you, but that's not.
You gotta
regard-
remember, he don't
and-
like you still.
I realize that, but you know, if we go into water, then come out of it, is there any quick way, magical saying we can say for?
Baba, did you not tell this one to be quiet? He comes up and
Would anybody else care to ask a question?
Goo say Alakazam. 25. 21.
Is there a way to keep the skiff clean? No, we don't know.
Says the one that assaulted me earlier.
I didn't insult you.
You defended this one.
I didn't know what was happening. I paid for all the damages I've been doing.
You did, but still.
Ollie.
He's the one with the
Says the
problem
one
with
that
pants.
doesn't know my name.
He's the one. He's
When
the
we
one that
go
doesn't
through-
know how to keep his pants on.
No, unfortunately, there is not.
Goosey Alakazam!
Oh, shoot.
So who's gonna walk up to him and say, Goosey, thank you for teaching magic?
Sorry.
And gonna
Abra.
and hand him a piece, or hand him a potion.
I apologize, I was getting my name extra messed up.
There is not, unfortunately, a spell that cleans the boat.
Okay, so if we go through water.
But perhaps if you
and
had a
then
spell that cleans things.
So,
Goosey, use that spell you use on me!
Prestidigitation would work.
It cleans.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
Alright, guys.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Goo have question. Goo wonder if he copy symbol on shirt, that make Goo disappear?
It takes many, many years and a lot of energy to make the ruin.
Goo have energy.
Good luck.
Goo say thank you.
You're a great wizard now, Goo.
Goo is great wizard. And when he gets back on the boat, he's gonna start trying to copy the symbol on his shirt.
Roll, let's see what we got here.
I take like a notepad out and I kind of draw the symbol just so I can study it a little bit more.
I don't want to be in this, and I don't want to be in that. What I want to be in. There we go.
It's Neverland.
I do believe in fairies. I do.
You aren't clapping.
Arcana.
Which I have a -1 in.
Roll it.
13.
He draws this picture of the symbol very crudely. It's like somebody drawing a stick figure for a portrait of a person.
Alakazam!
Oh boy.
Somebody act like they can't see Goo. Oh, Goo, where did you go?
Haha, Goo great wizard!
Well, that's what I was about to do. I was like, Goo? Goo, where'd you go?
And I go over. Or no.
What?
Because it could get him killed.
We'll tell him before we get anywhere.
Okay.
Goo say Alakazam! Go right here!
Okay.
What we'll tell him is when he does it, it didn't work for some reason.
Okay.
Maybe they got an anti-magic spell or something. How to work. Okay. We're heading.
You done it 5 times on the boat?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's only got a certain number of charges.
Probably per dawn.
Okay. Oh, I totally
So
just,
hopefully by the time we get to the city, it's able to work again.
I totally just boned this. That's great. I love role playing. It's great.
Be lucky if we get there alive.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully we're faster than a Trebuchet.
Anchor up, sails up, let's go.
Oh gosh, here he is.
Oh yeah, who's got the sails and who's got the steering?
Steering.
I got the sails.
Okay.
Let's go.
Roll it. Both. Survival.
Survival.
You're lucky because there's technically
19 plus
land
21.
vehicles and sea vehicles.
Well, if they have the vehicle skill, because like soldiers,
Yeah.
they have vehicle skills, I believe. So basically, like back in the day when Orcalis was riding on the wagon, he could have probably driven the wagon and really not have any role unless the horses got spooked.
No. What'd you get?
5.
5? And you got
21.
21.
19
So
plus 2.
you get it all set up and you're like, all right, if I turn this right this way, I'm gonna be there. And
The
you
survivor-
see Puss in Boots grab the sails and they fall to the deck.
Hunter skills.
Hmm?
Survivor.
Yeah, I got 12.
I walk over to the sails.
Yeah, the sails fall to the deck.
Oh,
You pulled the wrong rope.
Good one, Puss.
sorry.
Now, can you take this rope and climb up to the top so I can put it back up?
You got it.
Roll survival to tie it up.
19.
All right, she secures it up to the top of there.
Just stay up there, keep watch. I'll handle it down here. 16.
Click
All
the
right.
ball
Oof.
on.
You guys travel for the night or the day. It's about evening, so probably for the night.
So how tall is this sail?
Probably about 16 foot.
So basically, you'd be able to run down and not take any damage of any sort.
All right. So after a day's journey, you get up into the city limits. What are you guys planning on doing? How are you approaching it?
Well, I say we give it a wide berth, so
I
even
agree.
the back guard doesn't see us. And by the way, when we get back to the river, we look for that ship that was in there to see if it was still there.
Okay. So you noted that the ship's still in anchor in the same spot.
So we need to get across probably where we got across before. And
Yeah.
take the wide berth around.
I agree.
So you go.
After, of course, cleaning the mud off.
So you're close enough that you can see the ship. That means that you're close enough they can see you
Yeah.
with full sail.
Can't we do
Alakazam.
Alakazam?
You did it first.
Yeah.
Roll your stuff.
$19.
All right. So, exactly. You guys go up to the river, cross the river. Nothing really seems to change with the behavior of the ship or anything. Still docked.
Now, when we were passing it, since we could see it, did we notice any kind of like figures going across on the deck or anything?
You want to get that close?
No. I'm just wondering if we saw any kind of movement on the ship.
You want to get close enough to see that kind of movement?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm just handling the sails. I'm not steering the ship.
All right. Just checking.
I mean, I could see 120 feet in the dark, but not so much as in the day.
You have,
And that's another thing.
you're a half elf, right?
Yeah.
You got keen senses?
No, that's only the
No.
that's only the wood elf.
Yeah, then that just sucks to be you, bro.
Well, actually, no.
Half elves don't. Because I'm a half elf. I've been looking. I was checking that too.
You look tired. Two of you look tired. You look tired too.
We're all tired.
So, all right.
Justus, we're definitely tired.
So you guys end up crossing over. You guys end up going, and you're on the back side of the farms. You cross around the top side of the farms, and you start turning to the west to get to the north side.
Yep.
All right. You eventually run into a little bit of sand in the mix of things on the back side of the farms. The water canals stretch, but not that far. because you're skirting pretty distant, right?
Right.
So I'd say, how far out are you skirting, I should ask? Because the farms were out to about a mile on the east side.
Well, I say we still stay out at a mile range from the city, if we can see, of course, the city walls.
So you get, if you're traveling up and around, you get out of the waterway of the foliage that's by the river.
Right.
The sand starts encroaching. You get out of the farmland, irrigation and whatnot, didn't travel that far. And you start seeing essentially slums.
Slums?
Slums, yeah. Like a lot poor housing stuff.
Any people out there?
At this juncture, no. They seem to all be kind of empty.
Any?
But you're also skirting inside the ship, so, I mean,
Yes.
you would have advantage on your passive perception as you're cruising, but it looks like buildings that are abandoned. You don't see mass amounts of movement.
Want us to slow down a little bit? Drop the half mast?
Well, that might be a good idea, and try and keep an eye out for anything
And
that might notice.
that, and see if there's any kind of foot traffic or anywhere leaning somewhere.
And see if it appears somebody that was from the city or lived out here all the
Yeah.
time, or if they're dressed up like soldiers
Right.
from the bad guys.
Alright, I drop the half
Do you think
mast.
it's not pretty here?
Yeah, don't.
You would go.
Do you have any soda in the fridge?
There's
I
like
don't know
teas
much
and
about
things.
slums either.
There might be some.
Eh,
There's
it's not a
Ruby in
good
there.
place.
I don't think Ruby has caffeine in it, does it?
No.
There's
The
coffee.
tea does.
You
and
can make
coffee.
I usually do coffee, but
Tea
That's-
has more caffeine than coffee.
Depends on the coffee and how strong it is.
it's strong with oats.
So, all right. Keeping an eye out for people and whatnot, driving at half speed. You definitely see like one or two people walking around in the distance.
Do they look kind of like village people, or?
You want to get close enough to see it?
You can fly. I mean, you can get out of range real quick.
Yeah, but the thing is, our objective is to get to the front.
Right, but right now we're scouting,
They got 2 days out.
Are we,
and if there's one thing I know about the slums is they know how to survive, and they sneak around and they know all the back doors.
Well, that's what I was thinking. But they would probably have a way.
Right, that's if these are the natives.
Well, let's go over there and find out.
All right, shall we walk there or?
so you want us to get off the boat and start walking?
Basically, you want us to reveal ourselves?
Not really, but
How
I mean,
big is the roads in between the huts?
3 foot path.
3 foot?
It's really narrow.
and
So the boat
plus the fact is,
tear up stuff if we took it in there. So we'd have to stop the boat.
right. Just cause,
Look for a place to see if we can hide the boat, because we're gonna need to take it and re-emerge it so we
Right.
can find it when we're done doing what we're doing. Unless we keep somebody on the boat.
or does anybody have like tracking? Like, can, what's that one spell? Where you take an object where you can
Locate
sense its
object?
presence?
Locate object?
Yeah, locate object.
No. Do you have it?
No. I mean, I probably could get it,
We
but-
don't have a wizard.
Gotcha. Or a pelican or anything like that.
Well, it's usually a wizard that has access to that stuff, but.
Paladins you can too.
Huh?
Serenity could pick that up too.
Oh, that's that texture. Serenity in here.
No.
Ibuprofen.
And yeah, you're right, if we had a cleric and we waited a day, he'd probably be able to do it, because I
What's
know
that?
the cleric would have rotate object
Right.
memorized.
Oh, but he died. You
But
guys
yeah, that too.
may or may not have gotten him killed, so I don't even have to worry about NPCing him on this round. Sorry.
Well, it is true. I may have gotten him killed.
Yes. It's all your fault, Eric.
But then again,
He's the one that didn't run like a coward.
clerics have abilities that can get them out of hot spots. They just need to know how to use what they
Listen
got.
to you calling out the new player.
Hey,
Hexblade Soul Knife.
You could have helped him,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
told him how to get out of it.
I think about converting Goo to that, honestly.
A Hexblade Soul Knife?
One of the new thief classes allows you to do the whole soul knife thing.
well,
But
Oh,
well, the hexblade that I created that I kept trying to send to Tyler to show him, he's got darkness because of his Tiefling blood, but he's got the feet devil sight,
yeah.
so he can see in darkness. So he can basically turn around, cast darkness on him, on his weapon or on his belt, and run around and be attacking people with advantage,
Well, they have disadvantage.
and they got disadvantage.
So that's
Yeah, I
the-
Oh, they're evil.
I learned that trick. I learned that trick on the guy that does the things you could do in D&D.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. And I created him. And I was like, oh, this is cool.
You haven't seen anything until you see that Hexblade that I created.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Armor.
moving
I
on.
remember,
Yeah,
I remember
digressive.
your rogue fighter soul knife.
Yeah.
That one was cool too. That
All
one was
right.
vicious. But-
Speaking of which,
okay.
shall you meet her?
So,
Ooh,
See, yeah, let's see how you guys do against the Soul Knife.
No.
soul.
You guys want to meet my characters? I already tried getting you to meet one of my characters.
Yeah, well, I kind of
Yeah,
talked her
well,
way
I
out
know
of
you
that one.
I didn't do what my character would have normally done, which is blaster, but you know.
The way I got it right now, it's got some seriously kick butt stuff. Actually, no, she plays more like a fairy. All right, so Soul
Okay.
Knife.
Are we gonna park our boat and go and
Start walking?
see if any of these people from the slums can help us? Everybody? Anybody?
Peanut Gallery's asleep.
I'm thinking.
What does Goo want to do?
Well, the huts or
Well, we gotta be able to find a way back to the ship.
right?
Good think more help, more merrier.
Yeah, they just
You remember
The
Priscilla saying
family
that?
Not attack,
there's
right?
They're slummy. They're rickety, put together slums.
Kinda
Think
like
South Africa or North
Brazil.
Africa or Brazil. Yeah, just like
all the
plywood
shacks
and
on
the
the
makeshift
mountain are all-
Right.
makeshift house.
yeah.
Okay,
Let's get hyper political air. Or Venezuela.
What are you looking at your case for?
Just,
Waiting for the phone to go off?
no, just looking away. Just,
No.
because they probably get smacked.
They're like, oh crap, they are listening.
maybe we should.
I don't know.
All right. Do we
Mexico
have any
maybe
rope?
even.
Is it? Okay.
on Venezuela, the military coup, they kicked everyone out of the city so the military can have it. So they just kicked everyone to the mountainside, so it's become slums.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's
Is
horrible.
there
It's gnarly bad.
is there still dunes like near this part of the?
Yeah, I mean the sand encroaches on the slums.
So we could probably park the boat behind one of the dunes and lower the mast and
Sure.
hide it behind the dune. Try to anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then we'll walk into the town
So probably
because they don't know the command words. So
you're probably parking at about maybe a mile out. Because it's intermittent sand and other foliage.
right.
About anywhere between. Okay, so the slums go up to about a half mile out.
Okay.
Then it goes to intermittent sand, slums, and trees and brush. And then it really doesn't get to sand dunes until about a mile out.
Well, at least the boat will be hidden from a distance again. Anybody?
Then we can take,
Go
say, a
ahead.
rope, kind of bring it out so far, and kind of anchor it down somewhere so we roughly know the area. And if we find the rope, we can find the ship.
Oh, you mean keep the camouflage on?
Right.
I don't know how that will work.
I don't know either.
Well, why don't you tie a rope to something and then climb off and
Is there any kind of
let's go
brush?
Let's
or-
go ahead and go behind the. Well,
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, anywhere between a half mile and a mile out, there's a bunch of like patches, like sand, and then like a green spot with some foliage, and then like sand and like some
but
trees.
nothing high enough to really
some
hide
palms.
the boat if we were.
There's palm trees and maybe some like what is it, brush palm?
Yeah, let's go to like towards a palm.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to like a palm where something sturdy.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is trying to think of something random that someone would disregard as like a piece of trash or whatever. Mark the tree so we know that's the tree.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll still secure the anchor.
Yeah. No, let's do that there. Let's try that.
Okay. We'll go behind one of the palm tree areas and push any bushes that we can
Okay.
basically get somewhat behind.
So you get into some smaller brush, kind of like if you were wading into like a swampy area in Florida.
Yeah.
Some
And once we weigh
sage
anchor,
grass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
once we weigh anchor, I take a rope and kind of tie it off on the boat, obviously, and bring it over.
So you go and you pull the rope and you see like, what's your perception? Roll it. And you had a 19 on this stealth.
That would be a 19.
Yeah.
So you, so what you see is like, you literally look back and you're like, man, that I can see you guys. You look wavy and fuzzy like you're a mirage, like heated, but it's right there. And the rope's doing this number in the heat.
So the camouflage really isn't working per se.
I mean,
Look down at the rope and see
it's
what.
nice and solid in your hands, but then it goes wavy.
Yeah. That's what
Okay, so it's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But who's to say somebody else can't follow the rope either?
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna tie it low on the ground and bury the rest
Oh, okay.
in the dirt and somehow mark the tree so only we know that's the tree and we can follow the rope back to it. That's it.
Okay. I'm game. Anybody else?
Yep, let's go.
Sound good, Goo?
You say okay.
And we don't know if the Mirage has a time constraint on it. Fire, fire, fire.
No, compulsion seizure. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. And I guess we can start walking up to the slums.
All right. So you start walking to the slums, and as you all are as a group walking to the slums, you kind of look at each other, and everybody roll perception.
11.
19.
My passive perception.
4.
Did a 16?
What would you roll?
Perception.
11.
Wait a minute.
11.
Will, did a 16 or 19?
18.
16.
I got a
16 plus
7.
18.
7.
19. All right, so everybody, you guys kind of walking away, and you turn back, and like the boat's gone, and like you can see kind of where you tied it off. And what did you mark the tree with?
It is like article of clothing.
All right, you see like this red
Kind of
handkerchief
yeah.
that he got from the chick at the way station waypoint.
I made it look like, say, if the wind was blowing, it caught on
But
is.
you don't see the boat, nothing like that.
Okay.
I was gonna say you guys all noticed that Scourge is not with you.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
sleeping.
sleeping.
I'm on the boat sleeping.
Yay, role playing.
You hear this awkward snoring coming from that direction.
He's awake now.
Do the sleepwalker walk.
Zombie Scourge.
Alright, so you guys come walking up into the slums, and what you see is that everybody's kind of glancing at you and kind of darting off.
Okay, so these are locals.
Here's big.
Now, are they? Can we tell what race they are, or are they humans, or are they like outcast elves, or?
As you're looking at them, they are pure humanoid in nature.
Gio's going to walk up to them and say, "Go say hi."
So as you go to walk up to them, they like run away faster.
Gio's going to smell check himself and shrug.
And goo, try ration.
Alright, so Gio's going to pull out a ration and say, "You have food?"
Wait one. No, nobody seems to come out at that.
Raise my hands. We're friends. No weapons. See?
One of these figures pokes. Somebody say food.
Yeah, the little guy that.
We mean no harm.
They walk over kind of quietly. Where's the food?
Good. Give the man
Ham and
the ration you offer.
Go say hi! And I hold the ration up to him.
Thank you. What are you guys doing? You do know that the city's under attack, don't you?
Yes.
Gio knows. Gio wanna know if you can help us get back into city.
I'm not going back to the city. You're crazy. They're like shooting everybody that comes close to the gates.
Well, question. Is it? So I take it they're still trying to get to the prince.
Oh, I don't know. They're still fighting.
Okay.
Fighting's good.
Do you know of any tunnels or?
I don't, but maybe Noguchi does.
What was that name?
Noguchi.
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 oh, Noguchi. What do you think?
Is that Da Vinci's like estranged cousin?
There's a pen. I'm writing this down in ink.
If you need to know how to spell it, it's on the.
I'm just gonna make
Is
it
it in
up.
the campaign? I don't think she was.
No, I don't think you ever created it on the
Yeah.
campaign. You messaged.
I'm just gonna smell it like the Gucci sounds.
How does it sound?
Like Gucci with "na" in front of it.
Noguchi.
Noguchi.
Naguchi.
Oh,
Gucci spelled with 2 C's.
C-I.
Not this one.
Well, now it is.
If you Google it.
Now it is.
Google it.
Now it is. Now it is.
Little knife.
Oh my God! You're being so unreasonable.
It means little knife.
Where
In
would-
predator language.
Where would we find?
That was predator
Where
language.
would we find?
Click, 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 click.
Where would we find Noguchi?
I'll take you to her for the food.
Okay.
Okay.
And goes down a couple blocks, turns a couple more, and comes up to a better looking hut. Enter. Goes in and Noguchi, these people here are looking to go into the city. she turns and looks at you guys and says, "Why is it that you want to go in the city?"
Well, number one, we're working for the prince. But now that we see this battle going on, we have other things to discuss with the prince.
And she looks kind of like a purplish pink hue high elf with long pointed ears.
You say we're trying to save city.
Oh, are you?
I take one of my rations out and I hand it to the guy that escorts us to her.
He,
And tell him thank you.
there's Noguchi.
Nice armor.
It's that same picture that you showed me.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing?
I basically, I'm like, oh, perfect timing for espionage type character.
Oh,
Noguchi's
shit.
perfect for it. That's
Oh,
for sure.
shit.
I know, right?
So,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it looks like that person came from the galaxy far, far
Oh,
away.
crap.
Yeah, for real.
What?
How you doing?
What'd you roll?
18.
Supposed to-
I couldn't hold back.
Were you supposed to hold? You're supposed to roll a 10 for the. Never mind. Whatever.
No.
she looks back at you and says, "I'm doing well, Bard."
Could do better.
I could
Noguchi.
definitely do a lot better.
Noguchi.
Yes.
I don't know
I'll leave it alone.
whether you like the prince or not.
Well-
because looking around the
No, you just divide it by 2, so you think she's on a scale of 1 to 10. You think she's a 9.
But after she said Dad, I rolled a 2, it's like, yeah, I better not push my luck.
We have
High numbers, I can't
plans
control
of
myself. Low
ending
numbers, I
this whole
can.
war issue. But we need to
Which I
talk
think
to
that's
the
a
prince
good balance.
Oh yeah.
about it.
Hmm.
And,
Can
So
you,
did.
can you lead us to the prince?
Oh, I can get you to the castle easy. That's not even the hot pot.
Without
hot pot.
us dying?
Can anyone truly guarantee safety?
You say yes.
well,
I know I can.
well,
My own.
the little cat person really wants to know, but hey.
Mm. So, perfect. Actually, he's dead, so commune with the ghost.
Dead.
Yeah, the cleric.
The cleric died last campaign.
Tyler.
Arrow to the back.
Yeah.
His character.
Were you not there?
Yes, I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
But I
out
was
of it.
supposed to touch him and give him some life.
No, nobody,
We all hide
You
you,
guys all
brother.
hijacked it and ran,
Huh?
and you healed yourself.
yeah, you healed
Yeah,
yourself
you healed yourself.
and walked right by him.
I also had a spell. I hit him with a minor spell. For healing. Yeah, he came up.
but he still
Oh
got-
no.
He died after that.
Yeah, he got hit again.
No, I remember what happened. He used lay on hands on himself, and then he wanted to use healing word, and we
Oh,
explained it to
yeah.
him, and then we
He-
told
he couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. That's
Uh-huh.
what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Because he only
So where
has
is he?
action spells.
Dead.
the human person that's actually in this
Oh.
world.
Recovering from his death last night.
No, yeah, pretty much.
and,
Yeah. Ego death, probably, again.
so, she goes,
That liquid poison. You know, just-
and by the way,
No, it's probably natural.
just to give you a heads up, on a wisdom or charisma checks, she's going to kick your butt all day, every day.
Oh, I kind of figured that.
Because her charisma is a +5.
Hmm.
Plus 5?
Mine's +3, so.
So you take your, whatever you rolled, like that 2, and you
Actually,
+5 to that.
+4.
Because it's their charisma base, too, that adds to it.
It's still lower.
7. It's
Yeah,
a 7 out of 10.
Oh, charisma?
And then
That's what you think she is.
What is he
Yeah,
about?
yeah. But the 2 I rolled was.
I don't
Mine's a
have
+9.
She has a 25.
A plus what?
I just
9.
have a
A
plus.
charisma?
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
So you.
How can you have a +9 charisma?
He's a
She's
paladin.
really charismatic.
Let me see it. There's no way.
I didn't put that on there. You did.
There maybe a charisma saving throw. That's a charisma saving throw.
Well,
you
look
do
at my
first.
charisma next.
It's a +3 on charisma.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, see.
See, I have a +4 on charisma.
You guys. I thought you knew how to read a character sheet.
I do.
You're just
When it's an actual character
Yeah,
sheet,
I have
not freaking D&D Beyond.
so.
No, see, the two that I got
Yeah,
was,
She goes
I have a plus.
the two that you got.
was in regards to self-control.
All right, we'll
phone
roll a
number.
d10. Now you're gonna make you do it. Self-control.
That would be a 9.
All right, so 9 plus 5. That's 14. You think she's a 14 out of 10 as far as attractiveness goes.
Exactly, but the d20 that I rolled, low numbers I can control
Okay.
myself, high numbers
It's
I
kind of like a
can't.
wisdom saving throw, and
Right.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
I want to charm her.
But you know, rolling low means that you failed the check. So technically, yeah.
Oh, that's how I've been rolling. Split right in the middle. Low.
Here's how
1
this
to
is
10.
supposed to work. I would say that for you to resist your urges to be sexually attracted to another person of the opposite sex, it would be a willpower thing, which means it's a wisdom saving throw. So you take your wisdom score, wisdom saving throw, you roll your d20, and then you make your baseline. So in this case, it would be a 14. I would say that your roll needs to be greater than 14, otherwise you can't control yourself.
Wow.
Because she's a 14 out of 10 on your scale of
Yeah,
hotness.
well, it's -1 on wisdom, so.
So basically, you're hound dogging for her. Is what I would say.
Oh, no.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see where your point is.
What do you think?
That was good. That was a good make of it.
I mean, if you want to play it with that you're a
That's
horn
it.
dog,
You wanted to play it that way.
and that's how you want to do it, I would say it's a wisdom saving throw, and it's based off of their hotness scale.
Okay.
That you would have to do a wisdom saving throw on. So if you roll a d10 and they got a charisma of 0, and you rolled a 5, your wisdom saving throw would be on a 5. So you could literally roll anything better than 5, and you're like, I don't give a crap about her.
Are you distorting the hotness scale roll?
I am adding to it.
It's supposed to just be a straight roll, man.
I know, right? But that's cool. But this is him saying he's a horn dog, and he can't resist the urges.
So you put a play mechanic in it.
Yeah.
I'm going outside and drink some of my
Because the way
water.
James wanted to play his character.
I mean, James wants to be a horn dog that like can't resist his urges. And
Now
he rolled and he said, "No, I'm cool. I can ignore my urges on her." So I'm like, "All right, fine. If you want to do that, let's do it legit now."
Not,
So-
not all barns are horn dogs. You
Oh, boy.
are. But
I mean,
not
think about it. If you got a character that's
It's
8
part
out
of
of 10
my
with a
match.
+2 charisma, that's a 10 roll on a wisdom saving throw, whether or not he wants to hit on her.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
And that's what it is. And he rolled a what? 2? A -1 on your wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
So you rolled a 1?
So you really hate purple.
Nah, it's not that. She's a 14 out of 10 on his hotness scale because she has a +5 charisma modifier, right?
Yep.
Because you rolled a 9 for the hotness. And then that's the saving throw. He rolled a 2. He has a -1 on the wisdom, but what's your saving throw?
You guys are making this way too complicated.
It's fun.
And you did it under his wisdom, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he's resisting an urge.
Right, right.
Alright, where do I find that? Same
Wisdom
throw.
save.
Saving throws
Yeah. Your wisdom.
should be underneath your primary stats.
I got a +6 in charisma.
No.
I'm looking around to see what I can see.
Okay.
Right here.
Perception.
Wisdom. -1.
Nat 20.
He does have a -1 wisdom
I
saving throw.
told you.
Hey Tyler, he rolled a nat
the
20 on
brightest
perception.
Begin.
A nat 20 on
I'm looking
perception.
around to see what I can see.
So this is a makeshift hut.
No, I'm
There.
outside, and I'm looking around, I'm looking
Oh.
at threats.
Well, if you're outside and you're looking around, you literally just the sand's still incursion. There's wind blown. It looks like everything's been sandblasted.
Do I see any people that appear to not belong in that area?
No.
Hardly anybody pays attention to the slums.
You're further out too. You're over a half mile out. This is the intermittent place.
Yeah, we started a half mile out.
You started a mile
This
out.
the end.
Huh?
You started about a mile out.
Yeah, this like.
Yeah, about a half mile away, we got trouble.
Yeah.
Crazy man over there decided to walk up and try to play friends with the bad guys.
So So no, nobody really belongs out of place in this area. I mean, everybody.
We do.
You occasionally, yeah, exactly. You're the odd crowd. You see occasional people scattering, like through and out. They give you
They don't know
glances,
who to trust anymore.
right? And they're not really sticking around in the streets for too long. They glance at you and then they just dart. So you guys being in the room, you see that there's really no other doors. There's the one door, and there's only a table in here, and there's actually a map on the table, and it looks like it's a map of the city. And you see that the northwest corner has been drawn on, where the wall has been busted down. You see circles and stuff like that, and squares and tents and like wooden carvings posted up in different areas.
Now, do I recognize her race?
From your travels, she is definitely a high elf of some sort.
Did we get along with that?
No good. No good.
No, but we
I mean,
long
she's
rested after that battle,
what is
so
it?
I think we're
Night
good.
elf? What is that? Shadow elf.
Shadow of.
Shadow marked elf.
Yeah.
But that can be any kind of elf.
Yeah.
So she's a high elf.
And yeah, she looks more like a
Yeah. So,
Noguchi. If you can get us into the city, how much would it cost?
well,
I ain't just-
let's see. You guys merely went into the city to talk to the prince.
How do we get this to work?
What?
And at this moment, I can tell you that I've been
just
working
tried to
on different
put it back up
ways to
full
get in
strength
and
on
out of the
11.
city with a small force to do my other work.
You aren't full.
So the question is,
Yeah, you're full on everything. You're good to go.
what are you willing
Cool.
to do in
So,
order
right.
to get into the city?
You
Yeah,
got
you're 35 out of 35. Yeah.
I need a small force of people in order to actually achieve my goals.
And what are your goals?
There's a rare item that I need
I'm gonna go outside and have a
What is
cigarette,
that
because I'm not
item?
supposed to be
for
hearing
me to
this.
know and for you to guys to
I'm
achieve
outside.
with me.
No, Mick, you're role playing.
Yeah, I know. I don't want anything stuck in my head.
I get you into the city and into the castle. You help get my item.
What would said
Have you
item be?
seen the prince?
You say it's not magic lamp, is it?
She doesn't know if the prince is still alive. Oh no, that was the other guy we asked.
Yeah.
We haven't asked her yet. You're right.
That's
You-
why I asked.
There are two
I
rings
apologize.
that one of the mages has, and I need them both.
Rings?
2 rings?
Yes, simple as that. Just rings.
One of the mages.
You say what rings do?
No, not in the castle. And that's for me to know and you to find out.
So where is this mage that has one of 2 rings?
In the inner city.
What would this
On the way to the
mage,
castle.
You say okay.
what would this mage name be?
I don't know. I just know that he's here.
Okay. So you're gonna show us who this mage is, right?
When we see him,
Yeah.
I'll do all the work. All you have to do is keep the gods off me.
Oh, okay.
You say rings are yours, right?
The rings are ears.
Yours.
Mine. That is the price.
Price of us to get in to see the prince
Now-
is to help her protect her while she's taking care of
Now, if
this
we go
mage
in
to get
there-
rings.
Take care of what we need to do first, which may grant us more peace and quiet, if you will, to do what you need to do. Because we would gain more trust if we're speaking with the prince and all that, and get that all taken care of. Therefore, we won't be watched as closely as say we do that, and
What is it that you want?
let us speak to the prince first. It'll gain us closer access.
That's not the deal. Because once the prince is aware of my presence, then the mage will probably flee.
See, I offered her gold, and she wants, instead of gold, this has to be accomplished. and then he will get us in to see the prince. That is the deal.
Goose egg, okay.
So we have to get the rings first.
Yes. Or, well, she's gonna get the rings. We're just there to protect her from the people that are gonna try and stop her from getting the rings.
So, deal?
Um,
I'm good for the deal.
We're gonna have to.
Probably.
Goose egg, okay for third time.
Okay.
Excellent. She,
Are we all in?
he's over there. Everybody said yes, except for the bard.
I'm just along for the ride.
Can I
Yeah,
roll?
as long as you can be close to her, it's all good, right? I mean,
I'm just checking.
Can I roll insight on her?
sure.
8.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. You made her sound shifty.
Well, she's definitely wearing nice attire for being in the slums. Like, you know, nice attire for being in the slums.
Okay, so in that case, Goo's gonna ask.
Go wonder why you here when you don't look like you from here.
Because it is the best opportunity to get what one needs in order to do what one wants.
I can do that. I can do that.
Because while the enemy is distracted, is the best time to take advantage of.
There you go.
And once I found out what I wanted is here, and what was happening, here I am.
Okay, in that case,
What?
Goo's gonna say to her in the thieves' cant. So, are you part of the guild?
And she replies back,
She's
it's
an
always
assassin.
sunnier after the rain. Which means,
Duh.
exactly, thieves can't. It means that after a long battle or something like this, you always get more money.
Okay.
Because, yeah, technically she is a thief. She's got the road.
And mind you, we knew a drow that was similar to that. Well,
Real funny.
you and Scourge actually knew the drow.
Yeah.
All right. So she looks at, let's see, you and you, because she's like, there's something about you. Actually, let's roll insight.
By the
Yep.
way, you understood her when she
Yeah.
spoke in Thieves' Camp.
So she looks at you and you, and you feel
I
a
got a
tingle
14.
sensation in your brain, in your mind, and
Like I've seen her before?
no.
No.
You'll explain it.
And then you.
Me.
Yep. So you three,
Maybe
because
we'll-
she's like not against you at all, like for you. And she goes, like this, and she goes, "Can you guys hear me?"
And what did I need to roll?
Nothing.
Oh.
Literally, it's in your mind.
Oh, okay, so,
Okay.
got it.
Who's gonna say?
Goose say yes.
And he said it verbally, right?
Yeah.
I try and say it mentally.
And you can hear him in your mind. And then
And I'm
Now I'm just
Putting
like,
it-
goo, yes
saying
to
to
what?
her mentally, yes.
Ah,
you heard her say
you're
yes.
not sure.
And then you hear in your mind,
Hey, Goo,
like verbally,
don't verbally talk and tell her yes in your mind.
What?
You okay, goo?
Stop talking. And I'm mentally telling him.
right?
I'm just
Mentally
looking
telling
at
him. Tell
Did you
her
leave something?
yes.
Will is literally turning red.
Tell her
Great.
yes. Use
Go head hurt.
He,
Perhaps I
better
have
lay off
chosen
the
the wrong
rations
one.
there, bud.
He gets a little
It's gonna
confused.
explode.
He is a, well, I'm sure you know what race he is. but, you know.
What's that got to do?
Goose, you are being racist again.
You can talk with your mind, little one. All you have to do is think what you want to say instead of saying it.
I'm just looking around and watching Goob carefully, making sure he don't crap his pants.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what Goo is thinking right now.
So, zoop. You no longer hear food. And instead, Scourge, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm mentally saying yes.
Then you guys can hear him.
Okay.
Good. This should help us in our endeavors to come.
Got it.
I'm thinking this. Did you all make a decision on something when I was out?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a task for her. And when we accomplish the task, then she'll take us to inside the castle. So
This
That
is-
would be,
I love this character.
she's looking
when you rolled
for
up?
2 rings from
Okay.
a wizard. Now,
You want
all
to
we
talk
gotta
about
do
For 6
is
hours?
get her to the individual that has the 2 rings.
All
Our job
4 of
is
us
just to
communicate
protect
for
her
6 hours.
while she's
Hey, what's that
taking
spell called?
care of that situation.
What's that spell
to get
called
the
again?
2
It's
No,
rings.
it's a
And
psychic
yes,
power.
it's somebody in the
That's
inner
cool.
city.
Yeah.
So
It's the
yeah,
side
we're
of someone.
probably gonna be fighting some of the
And I'm just looking her
Some of
up
the
and
Well,
down.
bandits.
the
King's
bar
people.
can't.
Unfortunately, my powers only extend so far. And I don't think I want to be in his mind.
I mentally tell her I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
and you hear me laughing in my head.
So,
So when do we start this task?
right now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, who are we going up against?
And how are we getting in?
She's gonna guide us in.
We're filming teleportation.
Alright, minor illusion.
No, I have no teleporting capabilities yet.
Nor do I.
That'll be one of my skills.
Shape, shadow, invisibility. I'll have to check. I want to double check this. I like this, the way that this character rolled out.
Oh yeah, when you showed it to me, I was like, wow.
You know, minor illusion cantrip. Starting at 3rd level, you can cast invisibility spell once per long rest. Charisma is your spell casting. Shape shadows. You know the minor illusion cantrip. Starting at 3rd level, you can cast invisibility spell. Sorry.
No.
Cunning intuition. When you make a charisma, performance, or dexterity stealth check, you can roll a d4 and add that number to your ability check.
Yep. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That 1d4 can always help.
I got keen sense, fey ancestry, shape of the shadows. What is minor illusion cantrip? I guess I can just use it at will.
Yeah, minor illusion's a cantrip.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know why I got that. I'm trying to remember why. Alright, so we got 2 people taking a potty break.
So how's your week been?
Great, man. How about you?
Yeah, usual. Applied to a ton of places. Got no call back. about 5 emails saying we decided to pursue other candidates.
Wow.
What happened?
Job hunting.
Well, that sucks monkey balls because I think nobody showed up to the station, even though like everybody said that they were here. So that was weird.
Is that why Beeper kept going off like 8 times in a row?
Yeah. Minor illusion, telekinesis, blind fighting, second wind.
To get second win with that creature too?
Damn. Oh, dude, I got a lot of action surge.
That's that's OP.
No, it's 3 levels fighter, 4 levels rogue, 3 levels fighter.
Okay.
So, yeah, thieves can't, cunning action. This character's nice. I thought I sent it to you before.
Oh yeah, you did. I was this is kind of sounding familiar. You added artwork to it now.
So, all right. I guess I could just do minor illusions at will, and I can do invisibility once per short rest. So that's cool. All right. My apologies. So you see her wearing this outfit. She looks hot as all get go, according to you. She's very attractive for being a high elf. Most high elves are, though. But this one in particular, with the charisma modifier, which is kind of unique because, I mean, you don't have many rogues with a +5 charisma. Actually, no. I'm sorry, it's only a +2.
Ah.
So it's still, I mean, that's 9, 10, 11.
Borderline.
Yeah. Whatever. She's got the dex modifier. It's my fairy that had the +5. All right. But she's still attractive. So.
Well, when you're surrounded by, this group,
+11 for
a
stuff.
beautiful woman
Checks.
that comes along, and me being the bard, what can you do?
Once you get the shit killed, because I told you I'm not helping you
+11
again.
stealth checks.
Hey, I didn't.
Copycat.
I don't
That's
get
what you
us
get?
Yeah.
or someone killed.
Just keep your pants on.
All right. So
No problem.
Shoot, I'm a very charismatic person, and I even maintain
She
my
starts,
decorum.
she starts cruising. Let's see. What I was trying to find out if she had the sky self, which she doesn't,
Yeah.
Which I should pick up.
because that was one of the few things I thought that this character had, but it doesn't, which is okay.
Yeah, I think you went a different route on some of those things.
Yeah.
Because you were more interested in
Psychic
in the-
power.
Yeah.
No. Because like I get the force field too. So, psychic blades and blind fighting, psychic power, 6 points.
All right, we're all back.
Efficiency, yep. All right. Cannon, cunning action, psychic power, blades. Okay, so this is the one. Expertise, psychic strike. Oh, that's right. Oh, this one's evil.
The psychic daggers.
Yeah, and then like a psychic strike, there's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
Proficiency in language, description. Wow. Busy day. Breathing problems, difficulty speaking. Palmetto, totally different.
You gotta be the only person I know that actually still uses a beeper.
No, they're all firefighters do. All of them, counting on everything.
Even Hillsborough County still uses
You gotta be the only person I know that uses a beeper.
Blind fighting, action surge. Now I have to remember how to play this one. All right, so anyway, she ends up taking you through the ghettos and everything else,
Right.
and then you come up on a sewer grate.
I knew it.
She says, we're probably not going to be able to stealth through. We'll have to take out the sentry on top. So you and you, I need to come with me so we can take out this guard up top. That's a lookout. Because they're still going to be posted looking out. But we need to get to the sewer grate.
She's pointing at you and Goo.
Okay,
Go say this easy.
okay.
So
How far is her?
1 mile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure is about distance wise.
Yeah. So easily covers the
I'll be
city.
back with the Bard and Paladin.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
So either you or her can relay information back to me, and I can relay it. Oh, well, actually me and
Trance,
me
cunning,
and Scourge
intuition,
can hear
shape
it.
shadows.
Or she can relay back.
I need
Like you steal Boots' claw.
whisper, telekinetic
No,
movement.
on Mage Hand, can you
Blade.
push someone off the edge?
No.
Telekinetic movement.
Like I said, I was able to do it before with goblins and stuff because the Mage King can move 5 to 10 pounds, and goblins weigh like what, 40 pounds?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like push someone,
No.
not lift, but push.
No, like I said, they can only exert like up to 10 pounds worth of pressure, so it's not.
Basically.
That's like basically this.
Basically anything that would be warranted as an attack cannot be done with the Mage Hand.
Gotcha. Which sucks.
No, unseen servant on the other hand.
There it is, protective force field. That's what I want to see. And then psychic power strike. So you can do bolstered knack, psychic energy, psychic power strike. You can propel your weapon with a psionic force once per turn immediately after you hit a target within 30 foot of your attack and deal damage to it. With the weapon, you can expend a psychic energy die, dealing 1d6 plus 3 force damage to the target as well. Plus your sneak attack damage. So, your sneak attack damage is 4d6, right?
Yeah.
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 So her sneak attack damage is 2d6, but she gets the psychic attack of 1d6 plus 3, plus the psychic blade damage.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Your sneak attack.
You get a plus 4 too.
Yeah. You get 46.
So she is going to look at you and she's going to be like, all right, here's the plan. How good are you guys at climbing?
Really good.
I was about to say, you're instant climb.
Woohoo!
Didn't I have a Pepsi?
You finished it.
Dang.
Good thing there's a 12-pack.
Just remember you're playing.
It's under the cover of darkness,
Where
so
did you find what he was just talking about?
how well can you see in the dark?
Sneak attack.
I got dark vision.
Should be.
I know, she's asking you.
Feature.
Oh,
Goo can see good.
Page.
How well can you see in the dark?
Good 60 feet.
All right. So,
And see, your climbing speed is 20.
20 feet.
You don't have a problem climbing.
okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over there, and you guys gotta scale up the wall and take out the guard.
Take out the guard.
Whatever you gotta do.
Ugh.
I just know that the guard can't be there to sound the alarm to get more guards because we gotta get in the grate. And Mr. Shiny Toes over here ain't gonna cut it.
Go say this easy. Go say alakazam.
hits his chest and then runs towards where the guard's supposed to be.
Wait! As she.
Goobian.
And are you willing or unwilling?
I don't know what's happening to me, so at this point.
You feel your feet lifting up off the ground.
She lifted him?
She's telekinetic.
So I'm gonna start like kicking in place, trying to run in place.
And if you're willing, then I can pull you back to me.
Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and say I'm willing, just because I don't know what's going on.
So I literally, you see Goo lift up, and then start coming back. And it's like, please wait, little one. You need to sneak up there.
You wonder how you see Goo.
You literally just started running.
You say alakazam. Ah.
Can we hear this?
Yeah.
Go. That only works with the boat.
You say it worked earlier. You say Umar said it did.
Hey, Goo, something must be wrong with the one on your shirt. It didn't work. Maybe something with the wrinkle or something is causing an issue, so just do it.
Your ears are long and pointy like hers, right?
Yeah.
Just do your normal sneaking.
Goo do it old-fashioned way.
All right. So
Old-fashioned one.
So, burn the telekinetic movement. Yeah, that's one of the also the bonuses benefits of it. It says creature up to medium size.
Yeah.
let's check them a creature.
Yeah.
All right. So final stealth over there.
All right, so
Whoa!
stealth check.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
my. Okay, you can do your stealth check, though.
Do you know how to be
27.
a little quieter? Because running out there like you just did isn't gonna cut it. Maybe you should stay here.
Goo know what Goo doing.
And he's gonna storm off
She just did 27.
27.
So you're gonna storm off which direction? Towards the
towards the guard.
Oh jeez.
All right. And Goose get. I haven't retired dice in a while. All right.
All right. So let's see if the guard sees you with the nat 1. What's your stealth? Plus 11, right?
Yeah.
On a nat 1 plus 11 is a 12.
Yeah.
So we'll say the guard gets to roll advantage, and he rolled the 11 both times. So he sees a little kid running up. Hey, kid! Hey! What are you doing down there?
Can we see this?
You're out far enough away that you're kind of back. You can see it. You can see the guard. You can see Goo running up. But the other two,
I mentally
Close.
tell her. I mentally tell her.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
him, excuse
Yeah.
me. I mentally tell him.
Which you can hear this.
Get him while he's distracted by Goo.
So it's the guard we're supposed to be trying to get.
Hmm?
Is that the guard we're supposed to be trying to get?
Yeah.
Goo's gonna roll his eyes.
Goo is lost little boy and cannot find his family.
I don't give a crap about you and your family. Get out of here. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Goo say, will you be my new daddy?
How high is this wall?
Probably about 15, 20 foot.
So yeah, you can get up there in one round,
Yeah.
or you can shoot.
So
20 feet.
You can climb walls. And you can
I
climb
can
20
climb
feet.
up 20 feet
Right.
and get him with a dead.
Hit him with the rake.
See, what you should have said is instead of being my new daddy, are you my daddy?
Are you
Being
ready to
the
make
guard.
the attack? Use a dagger if you want.
let us make
And
the
can
attack.
I run?
Goo know what
Can
Goo
I
do.
disengage and run?
Yeah.
Out.
Because you still have your bonus action.
Oh man, I just found a spell that I wish I would have had.
Okay.
But your rapier, just,
Skywriting.
just so you know, your rapier doesn't.
I've had that before. It's
But in
very
this-
situational.
In this case,
Okay.
Skyryan, we are watching you
I'm gonna
over the castle area.
run up the wall. And what?
Stealthily.
Once again, Goo's doing all the work.
Yes,
The cat's
you
doing
know.
nothing.
You
You want to make sure you keep.
don't see. Well, roll perception. You rolled a 27.
7.
You're probably not going to see her running up the wall.
You said my perception?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, no. You're too busy. I need a father. All right, so you're going to crawl up the wall. You get up on the side of the wall. You hop over, right? Sneakfully. You notice that Noguchi's not with you.
Okay.
And she's like,
Uh-oh.
all right, everybody's in place, it seems. Take him
And
out.
then I take out my rapier and stab him in the neck.
All right. So normally you'd be with advantage, but this is a called shot. So you go at normal, because a called shot would be at disadvantage. I'm thinking, right? That's how they do it in this game?
Actually, they don't do call shots.
They don't do called shots?
No.
I thought
Unless,
you can.
not unless you got certain, you've been doing call shots.
That's kind of why they like the pros and cons of the advantage disadvantage system, because now it's a called shot, so you can give that and take that away at your leisure.
So I can't say what I'm gonna do.
So you're going to stab him.
You're stabbing.
Alright, I'm gonna stab him.
And if you roll really good, then we put finesse, or some fun on it.
Then you can describe it that way. You're stabbing them in the neck.
Roll with advantage, though. That means roll twice, take the higher of the two dice.
Because you're hidden from it.
8 plus your modifier.
That's a hit.
So we're going to describe this now, kids.
15.
15. So you go to stab him in the neck, and it goes
I did a called
right
shot.
by the side.
Your son.
grazing
His
him.
head right off.
Blood.
Yeah. They do have called shots in it. Remember when Mick decapitated the priest?
I
Yeah,
called it, and I rolled a nat
I'm
20.
gonna
hold on.
roll
Off with his head.
one.
Because Noguchi's going to be like doing her thing.
That is a way to kill
And so
vampires.
you see
Take
this
the head.
blue streak
Oh yeah.
up.
Move the head, stick to the heart.
So
Okay.
let's see. That's going to be 10.
Well, he wasn't alive anyway, so here's the on.
I believe in the Annabelle short story, you can't really truly ever kill a vampire,
19.
so he took her heart out, took her head off, took all of her ligaments, and sent them
Attack
all to the
damage.
4 different sides of England. So she could never
20
reassemble.
4 damage
Well,
that you see
throw
this,
parts
this
into her body
light
intact into a volcano.
pink streak
That'll
go
pretty much clear it
right
up.
into him.
You
see
can't
him
put those back together.
and then collapse through.
Or just sink in the ocean.
Okay.
The deep
That's a
ocean.
good
Do you really
thing.
want
Quick,
fish eating
throw the body over.
a vampire?
Okay, good point.
Put the body over. I'm gonna-
Imagine a sperm whale.
I don't want
Things
to.
that are like this tall.
Acrobatics, basically.
Athletics.
Athletics, I meant. Yeah, not acrobatics.
Roll a
Athletics?
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a +0 on that. 15.
Yeah, you're able to.
23.
Oh,
And you're like, body!
It's raining men.
So
Hallelujah, it's raining men.
is he dead?
Can you tell your friend to stop singing? Just because the guard is dead doesn't mean that there's others are not around. This is in your head. We can hear him up here.
Bart, shut up. Stop.
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not only did he just die, but he fell. And got fall damage and died again.
Okay, I'm gonna loot his corpse.
was he-
All right.
Was he the only one up there?
In
On
this
the
section,
wall?
yeah.
All right, so we made it up there.
Do you roll perception? Her. So
13.
You do see up the wall, probably about 20 foot, another guard in each direction. So, and
Is there
you
anything
see
anywhere
them
out
looking like
there?
this out in the direction of where he was
Is
singing.
there anything out
And
there
I rolled a
that I
17.
could run and hide?
For looting,
Yeah.
he's got the tabard of the city, he's got medium armor, which is leather armor, and a pike.
Okay, I'm gonna take the tabard of the city off. And I guess kind of put it on.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna scale the wall up to get back with Puss.
All right. What is it now, you said?
She was looking for a place to hide.
So they can't see me.
So there's barrels and stuff up here, crates, and set up for siege protection, like ammo, like bolts and stuff, and some pots that look like it has black stuff in it that's hardened.
Mm-hmm. Mom's gonna
Now we're
hide
attacking the
behind
city.
All
one.
right, roll stealth. And I gotta roll.
9 plus 19.
19. So you're stealth. All right, and athletics. So 12. So you see Noguchi kind of roll up over the wall. So, and then duck down behind the barrel. You're up there. She goes, okay. You take that guard. You take that guard. We need to clear this path.
Goosey, no problemo.
And Goo's gonna pull out both of his knives.
All right. Shing shing.
Thinking,
Ever feel like we're playing both sides of the field right now?
like standing up and then shooting over the
Because I think this
How
is
far away is he?
just
20.
sitting there.
20
Oh,
feet.
yeah, he's well within your.
I'm gonna-
garden range.
I'm gonna
Not
stand up and shoot with my short bow.
All right.
I'm about to give my service to one side or the other. I choose the city.
Say,
If,
We are
if
fighting.
three guards have to die in order for
14.
success. Somebody
Good
dies.
does wonder.
My
Why are we killing city guards when we're trying to get back in city?
Well, because they can't raise the alarm, and we need to get the whole party in here.
Question,
Goosey, why don't we just knock them out then?
does he still have mental,
I said
I
take them.
never
I didn't
have.
say kill
no,
them.
okay.
I'm just saying, alright.
No, it's just
Well,
me, it's just me,
take
Stay
my.
on the ship.
Puss, and you that have the mental connection
Oh, wait a
with,
minute. I
Okay,
thought you
we'll
meant
figure
kill
something
him.
she did say.
I mean, I'm all for chaos.
I said take 'em out.
But
Oh.
it's just kind of going.
You're
to
talking for
extreme.
some minutes chaotic anyway.
Yeah, I
Take
know.
a shot.
Like there's leeway,
Alright, so
Well, she's
Goose.
the one that killed him.
but I can't bring somebody back to consciousness and that's.
Alright, so Goo's gonna sneak up on the guard that he got
My
assigned.
deity for that.
All right. So you sneak up on him.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. What are you doing?
I wanna try and non-lethal strike
All right.
with, yeah. I guess I can use sneak attack on that.
You can. Sneak attack is technically exploiting a weakness in an enemy to do more damage, right?
Yeah.
So, can you non-lethally sneak attack? I would say no, because that's like
I've
I
never
mean,
heard.
that's like doing a kidney shot, you
I've
know?
never heard anybody try.
Unless you're calling it out like with a bludgeoning weapon, you know, kind of.
Yeah, but you
pop
can't
on the
really.
head.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
a,
but if you- but
that's
if
not
you're
a
not-
finesse of.
If you're not,
You're basically doing
non-
like a surgeon does to
Yeah.
get.
If you're doing non-lethal damage, it's like
It'd be straight up like using the butt of your
yeah,
knife.
like
Yeah.
on the hammer, it'd be like using just the handle.
to
knock
over the
'em
head
out.
to knock them out or something.
No.
Alright, well, so I can't not, okay. So no
You can
sneak
knock
attack.
him out. I mean, you can try,
Okay.
but I wouldn't do. You can't do sneak attack damage.
Okay.
So you're basically using the blunt end of your knives.
Okay.
So you get an advantage because you're doing it from.
Okay, so dirty 20.
Okay.
You get advantage on the roll, so you still get a second roll.
And
That's
that's
six.
You know what I wanna
7
do?
damage.
I didn't.
7 damage?
Yeah.
So you and the guard goes
Kill him.
turns and
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna take my second hit.
Doing like
you get a second hit.
Finesse weapons.
Dual wield.
Yeah, I can dual
You
wield
just don't
without.
add your proficiency, right?
Huh?
You don't add your proficiency to the second one.
I have no elite.
No, I am a proficiency. I don't add my. I don't get the plus though on the damage.
Gotcha. Can she can dual wield then, right?
What?
She can dual wield like he.
As long as it's a finesse weapon. Well, I don't. I know thieves can. I don't know if.
Well, yeah, they can do wield with two light weapons. And no.
That means you get 2 attacks, right?
It's just that if they hit with both weapons, only the first weapon gets the pluses for damage. The
Yeah.
second weapon only is normal damage.
You don't have to have a feat or anything
unless
for
they're
that?
unless they're like
Nope.
a fighter and they have.
I researched a lot because I was considering taking dual wield to dual wield both my daggers, but
So technically a rogue can get 2 attacks, but he can only apply his sneak
Well,
attack.
the
for
second
one.
attack is a bonus action
Oh, okay.
because
Alright.
it's just like a fighter. It's
Alright,
just like
so-
okay.
anyway, 27,
To hit you.
and I'm gonna do the shocking grasp on that as well. So that's the.
Oh, so you're gonna go all out this time.
The
Or are you gonna do it like
Well,
a
I'm still doing non-lethal.
So you're tasering him.
Yes, I'm tasering him.
Taser face!
Because the only advantage, the advantage that Okalis had was that he got
And that's 4 damage.
bonus on both.
So the original was how much? 7 damage?
I think so.
7 damage and 4 damage.
Go say night night.
Alright, and what did you do? You.
I have no allegiance to anybody, so I'm taking them out.
Bad kitty.
Your crossbow?
What?
Or with
Or
your.
short.
My short bow.
Alright. Go for it.
3. Oh, God.
guess I'm.
Yeah, Goose also gonna take a ration and put on top of the guard saying, "Goose, say sorry."
3.
3 damage
8.
No, she rolled a 3.
to hit, but it's with advantage.
She rolled a 6 the first time before you did all.
Okay, so
6 plus
6.
8 was 14.
Okay, so there it goes past. So Noguchi looks and goes,
And I'm gonna duck.
huh?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
duck
duck
and
down?
hide.
Alright. So let's see what we do here.
Not rolling too well.
No, I see that.
No.
11.
And I don't know what to do. See, I rolled pretty good there. But then when I go to roll for
What did
real,
you roll on your stealth first?
Alright. So she and a pink like dart thing goes out and and he collapses.
alright. Do I have to throw the body over the wall?
We have to get rid of him or hide him.
Well, let's hide him.
Fair enough.
Alright. And I'm dragging
She-
him
Grabs it and she goes to help you and she's like, oh yeah, he's heavy, isn't he?
Mm,
Yeah. Roll your athletics. What are you gonna do with your body? Just leave him there with a heart attack?
I got nothing.
I'm actually gonna prop him up where it looks like he's falling asleep on duty, like up in the corner, because
Roll
I got 18.
roll athletics to prop him. Nice.
18.
What are you doing? You're just pulling him.
Oh.
16,
16, so you pull him up and you put him on the side, and, he
and then put the heart,
slips
and then put the heart attack on top of it. Just
Nice.
yeah.
over. All right. And then she's like, grab some of the rope and put it on top of him, or something. She grabs some of the rope and she starts throwing it on top.
Put it on top. Now, are there any more?
Yeah, you see her start heaving the rope on there, and it doesn't look quite right because you can still see the body underneath, and it just looks like a jumbled pile of rope. And she goes, "All right, it's time to come up."
Come up.
Yeah, these two.
Oh.
Come up.
Okay.
Hey, Bard, let's go.
Alright, I follow.
So we go up.
Through the gate. As you throw the, and it clangs on the side.
Nobody told me there was a gate.
Yeah, that's Vince said multiple times. There's a grate
when I was
underneath.
outside.
He was outside.
Oh, gotcha.
This is important that you tell me what we're doing.
I described all the things that are there. You
Not
were
you.
out there.
I'm talking to the other yous. They didn't fill me in on
We're
that.
going through the gate.
So you didn't. All
I
right.
was starting to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wrap it up and.
So she jumps over the wall and climbs down. She heads to the
Ledger
gate.
again.
Thank you.
Look,
And then she's like, can one of you, she goes up and she looks at the lock and can one of you guys get this?
I think because I'm a rogue, I can pick a lock.
You got these two.
Hey, Goo,
I can pick a lock.
Here, look,
do you know how to pick locks?
look what I did with your skills.
You say yes.
Right at the bottom of your.
I had a special dice for that.
Skills, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Pick the
yeah,
lock for that
I
next lady.
can.
I haven't had to use in like a month.
That's what's neat about customization on D&D.
Goo's gonna get the lock.
And 19.
Oh yeah. Goo, you go to try to get the lock and pushes like, sticks one claw and goes, click.
She probably used her claw.
That's what I said. Show her the lock pick.
I like the way he did that.
Did Bruce ever see it?
I don't know.
think he has.
What, the lock picking?
Oh, yeah.
I got a dice for him,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
and
She
it's
has
a
it.
lock picking top. That's what it is. What'd you roll? Net 1.
10.
10? Oh, good. So,
So it took you 10 seconds?
Yes.
all right, so you climb down and you meet him, and you're able to, and then the gate, that she swings it open, and she's like, come on, hurry. And, it's dark and dank in here, and after a little while, you guys start opening up into a bigger area, and what you guys notice is this area is very familiar. There's
Oh, no.
seems to be the smell of rotting corpses and flesh,
Ooh.
and it looks like there's a couple of big, like, gators and like other stuff, little alligator nests.
We're not down
Oh,
there.
oh, you mean like lizards and gators?
Yes,
Ah.
We're down
and
in
there is
the,
a
we're down in
opening.
the, thing.
We're getting
again.
ready to go in the sewers again.
Sewer, that's what I was.
yeah.
Oh,
I kind of
no.
figured that there was a lot of tunnels.
So she takes you through it, and
At least the water
after
level's down.
a little bit, there's stairs, and she goes, "This will get us into the city." And
Now, if we keep going forward, we might be able to climb up through the magistracy, which is right there, and not have to fight through the city, which is
That's
closer
just
to the
it.
castle.
We're trying to do her task.
Gotcha. But chances are, I got a bad feeling that the mage is right alongside with the prince. Which
So-
would be right by the castle, which is a short jaunt
Well,
from the
she
magistracy.
She said that the wizarding is in the castle,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Okay.
you're coming from the north.
And all I know is we promised a task with her. I
Okay.
don't think we want to envy of her after seeing what she just did to 2 guards.
No.
Because I'm sure we saw pink streaks from where we
Oh,
were.
yeah,
right?
you saw the pink. It's illuminated energy,
Energy.
is what it looked like.
Yeah,
Because technically, you can't make them invisible. They have to be.
right.
You can. Yeah. All right. So
Why are we gonna go down?
she gets to the ladders, and she goes, "This is it. This is where we need to go."
Okay.
And she climbs up and she comes back down. She goes, "He's got a reinforced hatch on this. Why would you put a reinforced? It's a sewer. What? It's locked from the other side.
Goo can get through.
You can.
Goo say yes.
The lock's on the other side.
Goo can get through.
Okay.
Oh, no. Not Alex.
Show her, good.
Alright, so Goo's gonna climb up the ladder and pull out the golden unicorn dagger and go in the mist form and go through the door.
And you are in this beautiful cellar that has wine racks.
We're in
chest.
the magistracy.
Here we are.
I kinda
Alright.
figured that was-
And
There he
I,
is.
and now I get to use my spinny tool and pick the lock.
That's why we saw the dead lizards and dead gate.
Yep.
21.
You take the 4 locks off of the grate that is like super thick steel reinforced rebar like type.
Which we knew, by the way, we knew this was gonna happen.
Like
Yeah.
actually mithril metal.
I tell her,
Okay, I'm gonna pocket those.
No, this is a giant.
Oh, so the locks
Mithril.
themselves aren't mithril?
No.
Ah, damn. All right.
I tell,
All right.
I tell her, I say, yeah, there's quite a story of this great and big dead gator and dead lizards.
Anyway, so I'm gonna open it up. I'm just gonna drop the locks.
Good say, good get.
Interesting. Perhaps I have selected the proper party. Ladies first.
Good night, lady.
She
Good,
starts
cute
climbing
little
up.
boy.
Come along.
Boots, after you. It's wet down here.
I'm coming. Yeah, I know.
So,
Oh, Gusha had a panic attack going down. I didn't think about
I'll
that.
climb up after crossing
Fine, I'll just say I rode your shoulders the entire time we were down
Can I
there.
cast echo of
Wait a
myself
minute,
up on
we're
top?
climbing
And
up, so
go.
we're in the water
Yeah.
stuff, right?
30 foot.
No, we're in the sewer, we're going
That's
down
right.
there, so.
Thump, thump. How many times can you cast
That's
echo?
what I mean, we're going to the wine cellar.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
So you swap places with your echo is what you did.
Yeah, exactly.
So your echo's going to come up behind you?
Yep.
And how long does your echo last? So keep these things in mind, because I'm curious. It's not unlimited, is
This
it?
is actually blue.
Let me see.
I always thought the lettering was white. It's actually like a
It's
light
like
blue.
a sky blue.
Yeah.
Once we're up in the
The cellar?
wine cellar,
Yeah.
prestidigitation.
Ah,
Anybody else want prestidigitation?
sure, please.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
No, I cast.
Good smell fine.
Thank you.
For what?
Clean myself off.
Yeah,
with the
okay.
sword.
Yeah,
What's that?
Because I have it too. Whatever that.
Here,
Prestidigitation.
clean me up, please.
Anyway, easy.
Hey, no insects.
Do the fashion model. He's doing the Fabian thing.
You mean Fabio?
Fabio.
Yeah.
Say Fabian's the guy we used to work with. Wrong guy.
He's doing the Fabio thing, and he's like,
There was a Fabian who used to make movies with Annette Funicello.
and what's funny is he's
Oh, yeah,
doing
one of-
the
was he
Fabian
one of the
thing,
three
and so
tenors?
is she.
No?
No, these were the
Noguchi.
teenage
Oh yeah, as the prestidigitation doing its magic.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's
50s, 60s.
My hair is blowing.
Not familiar with them. Yeah, I'll look that up.
I know prestidigitation.
Hey Tyler,
Make your hair
to
look
answer
like
your
that as
question,
Just
well.
remember Annette
the
Funicello.
echo lasts until it's destroyed, or I
Okay, I'll look that
dismiss
You
it.
might want to write that down.
Yeah, I think I am.
that's cool. And you can do it how many times?
It's kind of like the beach party
Write it
thing.
down for me.
Proficiency, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's actually part of my class.
Right, but it still says you can only do it
yeah,
so
I
many
think
times
it's based on
per.
his levels, no.
No.
Is it based off your levels or
Who knows?
proficiency?
He knows. He just has to read it.
Spell,
All right.
Spelling the name wrong.
So
It's all good. That's what Google's for.
I forget what the magistrate's name was. We
That's
just
what
called
it
him
says,
magistrate.
something like
I was
that.
about to say.
The magistrates.
The-
All I know is we've always called him magistrate.
I wrote it down at some point, but I have no idea
So
where.
this is it. This is where we need to be.
What kind of
He's
metal
probably
was on that
upstairs
hand?
right now.
Yeah, probably.
He said the.
Magistrate.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh.
I know.
Say what?
He's not here.
You thought it
It's
shiny.
really clean and. It's not
Been
like
in this
iron.
wine cellar.
Do not remember being there before.
Tell me. I was under the impression that it was a powerful
Hey.
mage that had this,
Can that fit in your pack?
Well,
but
Omar?
this was the location given.
Umar, can we
It's
talk
just got hinges, that's all.
privately, please?
Tell me,
Hinges will latch.
sure.
Ah,
particular individual known for collecting items?
Hey, am I able to destroy the
Let's
latches
walk
for the
over here,
mithril door?
Away from everybody.
They're
Umar.
just-
Destroy the latches.
Yeah, because he suggested I put it in my
Okay,
bag.
hold on, she's asking
No,
questions.
it's just a pin.
Because
I know the
we had a
Locks are
mithril.
off, it's just pins. There's two or
He's not
two or
here.
three pins that come right out.
It's
Okay.
it's a circle and a circle, and that lines up, and the locks go through it. And there's
No, I'm talking
four.
about hinges. There's hinges, right? No? and take it, right away.
We do know.
I gotta ask him to make sure I can take
we
it.
do know he collects expensive wines.
It won't
That's cool.
fit in your bag of holding because it's like 3 foot in diameter.
Give us a second now.
Oh,
We do.
okay.
We do collect.
That was my question,
We do
will it
know
fit?
he collects
Yeah.
It doesn't stretch, huh?
Nope.
expensive wines,
Hmm.
which in that room.
So he
there-
wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Interesting.
I'll go talk to
Wait a
you.
second, don't I have a lot of
But
rings?
in that room is where the expensive wine is, and there's also a mushroom circle in there, because there was a fairy in there. And yeah, I think the
Yeah, she could kill us.
mushroom circle might still be a
Alright.
teleport to the Feywild.
Can I roll perception to see
Back
anything-
to you. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
let's
over
go.
here and talk. What?
Can I roll pers-
Remember the fairy kind of destroyed him?
Can I ask for perception to see if there's anything
Oh,
new in the
one
room?
wizard. Well,
I think
if
that's the guy.
If that's the wizard she's looking for,
Yeah.
so we could tell her about that.
But yeah, I just figure I'd remind you. That's all.
So what's that?
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to
you're
roll
on the
perception. Is there anything
side.
new I could possibly steal or loot in the room?
So things still look kind of chaotic from the last time the like lizards broke in and the fairies and like everything's been cleaned up. Obviously there's a like 3 foot mithril like etch like it
That you
looks
won't
like
let us
it's
steal, we
wrought
know.
iron. Okay, so somebody can carry it.
Scorch.
Agree.
All right, so you're gonna
On
carry
the
it.
way out,
So, but it's barred mithril is what it is. In like a checkerboard pattern. Does that make sense?
Yeah, expensive.
Pretty much. It's high grade, super strong alloy to keep whatever's down in the sewer down in the sewer.
That you
but
can
allow
melt
the
and turn into
water-
weaponry later.
If only a blacksmith would love to get their hands on it.
Too bad
Think we
town's
know
not gonna last that long.
I go back to her and I say, there once was a wizard that was here.
Once was a ship that went to sea. The name of the ship was the.
There once was a wizard from St. Kent.
All right.
And this wizard.
what?
It's a limerick my dad used to
we
say.
ended up frying him.
Did you notice if he was wearing any rings?
I don't recall. I don't think I had a ring. I didn't get a ring.
I don't know.
Who else searched the body?
There was robes and wands.
Yeah, I got the wand.
Hmm.
I've got a wand from him. I didn't get a ring from him.
I care less about the wands. I want the rings.
That's even if he had the rings on.
Yeah, I didn't bring
You
any.
said that there was another room. What this room with the mushrooms? What was in the room?
Expensive wine,
Expensive
but
wine.
we really didn't search it.
You say angry fairy.
And these chests, what do they have in them?
They had a lot, or at least one of them had
a
a
bunch
manifesto of names
Of, a
and.
bunch of scrolls. Don't we still have the scrolls good?
Okay, first off, neither of you would know about that.
No, the manifesto.
No, you remember you showed me the scrolls.
Oh yeah, I tried to give you that. You told me to hold on to them.
Because
That's
you were
right.
trying to give me the scrolls. and I
Right. So
said-
you would. You
I-
wouldn't.
I told
The
you to tuck
manifesto,
them- I
yes,
told you to
because-
tuck them away.
I only showed it to
you
him.
wouldn't- You wouldn't have.
The manifesto, yeah, because you said, do you recognize the name?
So she's like kind of looking like, what are these chests? Like she's getting kind of like anxious. Like what? So then these chests, they got to be in the chests, or maybe they're upstairs.
Possible.
Very possible.
Because we never did get a chance to go to the wizard's room to inspect it,
No.
because we were guests in the magistrate's house at the time.
I don't think we're guests here now,
No, we are definitely not.
which is why you guys are here.
And the magistrate will probably freak out if he sees us. But,
I'll deal with that.
okay, I'm game. Let's go find this wizard's room.
So
Can I roll a history check on her? Since I know she's in the Thieves Guild, I guess I might have maybe heard her name in passing.
go ahead.
13.
13. So you know of thieves that are really good in espionage and like doing a lot of different like saboteur type deal work, and you've heard of them, and they're usually elves of like dark, like shadow. What is it? Shadow. You know, and this is you trying to like recollect what it is, and it's like these elves that are, you know, they play in the shadows, and like they're really good at sabotage and espionage and stuff like that, and that's pretty much what you can remember. Nothing in particular about her,
Okay.
but she's kind of like
Matching
the description of
criteria.
like this group of thieves, that how they work and how they go about business,
You
like
talking about
very
dark
stealthily.
I'm asking her. Are you talking about Dark Elf?
She's not. This is him
Think.
processing because he rolled a history
Oh,
check.
I thought you had a conversation with her.
No,
Never mind.
no. She's literally looking at the chest and looking.
She looks like a dark purple highlight.
She's got like a purple with a pink highlights. I mean, you saw the picture.
So she doesn't look like.
Is that why you grab your
She
breast?
doesn't look
Yes.
like.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
She's not the ebony black.
Nope, she is not a dark elf. She's not a drow. She does not have red eyes.
Could be a mix of genasi.
Do what?
An elf mixed with.
Wait, are all those
genasi.
chests locked again in that cellar?
Yes.
All right, let me start opening them.
So there's 4 of them.
All right, let's open the first one.
Well, I'm gonna walk over where chest and you belong, so pop.
All right.
That
roll
is
strength.
22.
There's 4 chests.
So
and
one
he's unlocked.
Pops open, and inside
12
is
plus.
Do I unlock
2
the other
more
one?
scrolls.
Are you gonna unlock
All right, I grabbed those.
You want me to unlock the other one?
All right, he's popping it. What'd you say?
Let the-
Oh, it's plus 3.
All right, so I can do the other one?
Yeah.
And then I'll move to the one next.
21.
All right, pop it open, and
I got
and
15.
there is a 15. Let's see. Negative. You're prying on it, and it's just not coming.
24.
Hold on.
Okay.
You open yours, and there's about 50 gold.
Oh, I'm gonna pocket that.
What kind of, are they hinges?
Mhm.
A hinge last?
So you're going to the last one and opening it. They're got hinges on the backside, and you're prying on the lock, and it's not coming. So you want to try to take out the hinge?
No, I wanna try to slip my sword in this way,
Just put.
straight in, rather than trying to pry it.
So just
Still,
put-
still athletics.
I'd say it's more of a probably a strength at disadvantage.
50.
Strength.
I don't add it.
Athletics disadvantage.
just put-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So just athletics straight
And
up.
I'll add it.
That's strength. You're trying
Because I
to.
already added all this.
You don't have the finesse to do like a thief.
I just did
So
print it.
You have nimble fingers.
so you go to the last one, and Gucci's already standing in front of it, and she's already
My athletics is plus 6.
okay. So you rolled what?
12.
12, and it didn't break it.
12 plus 6.
I'm gonna
12
go-
plus-
I was,
6.
I was doing, strength.
So 12 plus 6 would be
18.
18, and that still didn't break it.
Oh,
It's damaged. It looks like it's kind of fallen apart a little bit, but it didn't quite break it.
I'm gonna go check the
So
door
what-
to the wine.
How many times do I gotta roll?
It's closed and locked.
So we're gonna have to pick that lock.
So what's that?
If I change position, do I gotta roll again?
Yep.
18.
All right. It pops.
Pops.
Can I get one of you rogues to come over?
And
here
then what you
pick
see
this
in there
lock?
is
Yeah.
You doing him or me?
him.
Okay.
You get 2 potions of reddish liquid.
13,
Healing potions,
20.
finally.
Kumar,
All
I
right.
got 2 of these.
I got
He
a
holds up 2 red
23.
bottles.
I'm holding these
23
up. I got
to
into
Open
one of the
that
cases.
lock to
Click.
You
got
know what
one
this
lock?
is? It's a
What's
red, it's a red vial with red, or a vial with red stuff in it.
Okay.
You're the guy that knows this stuff.
I don't have detect magic or
No, Tyler has detect magic.
I don't have.
They're healing pots.
Oh, it's healing pot.
I mean, you bought some already. Remember?
Oh, so they look like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, so I stash it
well,
away.
mine are. I'll pull out one of mine and I'll
Yeah.
be like, it looks like this. So it's a healing potion.
Okay,
So
thank you.
I hope yours is a healing potion because mine are.
I'm gonna walk
I
into
put
the
mine back away.
closed door and just
So you just go up and open it?
yeah, is it open? Or-
Yeah, she took the lock off.
Go on.
So,
Can I
I'm
help?
gonna look
Hey,
inside.
wait
Can I
a
open
minute,
the
we're
chest,
sitting
or-
in front of the door.
yeah, so when you open your chest,
You guys are around the chest, which is
No,
not
no. She
No,
just
I'm
got
at the
through
door.
unlocking the door.
Oh,
I'm at the
Yeah.
door.
I thought you were at the
expensive
chest.
wine.
Yeah, spot check. Okay, they're at the door. He's at the chest. I'm with Noguchi at the chest.
Gotcha.
Because
oh,
I,
I'm
because
Noguchi's
I
at the
went
chest.
to
and
the-
she's already opened
I went to
it.
the
And
wine door and she
what did
had
she
already
find?
opened
I'm sorry,
the
I didn't.
chest. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll walk in your direction just to see what's over there.
What would be in this chest? She finds a couple of signet rings, but she goes, "These aren't what I'm looking for," and she throws them over her shoulder.
Oh, well, I'll take those.
Gil's gonna fetch those.
I
opened
already,
You,
that
well, you are up ahead at the door.
Well, you're picking a lock. I mean,
I opened that wine room door.
All right, so you guys, you open the door, and then what you see is that the door's been reinforced with some metal studs now.
uh-huh.
All right, and some, wrought iron. And on the inside, there's no more wine or anything, but there is a soft green glow, and the whole room's been taken over by ferns and
Fey magic.
soft grasses and stuff like that, and very blanketed with greens and flowers and
So they
this
came
green
back?
glow.
Well, Winter, are you here?
You don't get a response. But, you can definitely tell, like, the door's made out of iron.
So they can't get through.
Yeah.
anyway.
Any cool things in there, like
Just
a special kind of fruit
this-
or anything like that?
green light that's centered above the shroom circle.
What do you make
Shrooms
of that
grew in a
there,
circle.
Boomer?
No.
How many signet rings do I have now?
What do you make of that?
You what?
The
What do you make of
actual,
that
like,
green
house sigil rings.
light thing?
Well, I had signet rings from the last time we were
All
here. I never actually got a
remember
number
is
on those.
Probably about
After we killed the
20 of them,
alligator, I climbed.
Okay.
When we
22.
came back up the
22?
island,
Okay.
I checked
yeah,
the
because
room,
each
and
seal
that,
had a signet ring.
and that mushroom
Okay.
circle was
It's,
there.
it's the house seal.
And
Gotcha.
I
That,
knew,
you press into
I
wax.
knew I had a sense that it.
And I'll join the rest of the party after that.
Hmm?
Right.
I'll join the rest of the party in the
So
green
I'm
room after that.
assuming-
In the green room.
I'm assuming stuff is bleeding out from the Feywild into here,
Makes sense.
and there might be some Fey inside this room. Don't know because they're not answering me, and that's why this iron is here because I'm assuming that stops Fey.
I'm gonna try speaking in Elvish if there's any.
You remember Priscilla had saying, winter,
Everybody-
spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there.
Who
That's
said
a
that?
good song.
Priscilla?
You read it somewhere.
Wow.
That's a good song there. Good song.
You guys all,
A
with
pop culture
passive
reference.
perceptions above 10, hear one of the bottles fall off the shelf behind you. And
Is there a fairy in here?
you hear a little giggle.
Spring?
No.
You've kind of opened the door.
Oh, God.
You say hi.
Pulls out ration.
Ah, what you doing, the fairy?
So, the grabs the ration.
Did I recognize that fairy?
Roll insight.
17.
So let's see. You guys killed Summer.
Is
Douche.
it spring?
This is
I made friends with Spring.
yeah, it's spring.
Yeah, it's Spring.
Yeah.
You say hi, Spring.
Hi. Well, thank you for opening that mean door.
You say welcome. You say who locked door.
the mean man. The people, they're scared of us, and for whatever reason, the old one, the great old one, has determined that we need to be here. So this is our home now. But that was so small and tiny.
Go say who great old one. Who thought we killed that guy?
Oh, the great old one is beyond all of us.
Go say uh-oh. Go say Umar, we not think we killed a wizard before.
We killed a wizard. Don't know if it was the wizard.
No, the great old one. He is in the
The
Feywilds.
great-
He is not here.
Oh. She's talking about, it is she, right?
Hmm.
She's talking about, extraterrestrial type.
Do not know what that mean.
Okay, she's talking about an entity like, you know how the cleric prays to a god and the paladin follows a god?
Go say like H.
Yeah. But probably more powerful than H, or probably just as powerful.
Now this.
Go think
old-
that's scary.
Now this old guy, what does he call himself? Name.
He is the great old one. He is. He is the great old one. He is the oldest among us.
Okay.
He has determined that we should be here. So we are here. But
Well-
that mean man, he locked that door and iron and everything, and we couldn't get past it. You have opened up the house to us. Thank you so much. Our world has become bigger.
You're welcome.
You say that because we friends.
You see, like, happy. Winter was pleased.
Quick question.
Hmm?
When, before the whole incident of me accidentally killing someone, and I apologize again for that, the old man that cast a spell to open a doorway for y'all to come here in the first place, you didn't happen to notice any rings on him, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Was he still wearing the rings that you know of?
We went away before you guys finished.
Okay. Noguchi, this Faye did notice the rings on the old man that we ended up killing, but she is unaware whether the rings were still on him when we fried him.
It sounds like we're close.
So we will probably have to go hunt down his room.
It sounds like
Or
we're real close.
maybe one of the housemaids or butlers. Man, took them.
Is it possible the magistrate or the prince has the rings?
He wanted to be cleaning.
Watch
up,
that
he'll
silent little
have,
maid from earlier that let us out the door before is now an evil enchantress.
Well, who's this one? This one's
Spring.
Spring. Spring. And I know you're real stealthy.
Hmm?
And since we opened the door for you to reopen this world back to y'all, do you think that you might be able to scout out this property and see if there is a location where these rings might be?
Then Noguchi's like, that is unwise. The fairy might take it. I can go. We can go. I don't care about stuff at this point.
Alright,
The
That's
rings
okay.
are my desire.
that's okay, Spring, we're good. But here, enjoy this opened up area.
And
And
she flies over to one of the shelves and grabs a bottle.
I'm about to say,
You say be careful with drinking that stuff. Don't drink and fly.
And you hear the two others kick up laughing as well. The good one, good one, good one.
oh,
You say hi, winter and fall.
Hello, hello.
and I give them rations too. I hold them up and let them take them.
So,
hey, by the way, do any of y'all three know if there's any elvish wine in here?
They all look the same.
Yeah, okay.
That one looks different. Oh yes, that one looks different too. Oh, now that you mentioned it, they all look kind of different. They go, we have wine. Would you like some wine?
Goose say yes.
Better.
Oh,
Sure.
hold on. And Winter flies in, grabs a bottle out of the reading room, and comes back. Here's wine.
Goose say thank you.
Now that's the type of wine I'm also looking for. Is
Ah,
there-
you
is there-
guys have to share. There's only one bottle.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna
We
pop the
brought
cork
it.
and take a swig.
Careful, Goo. I think that's unwise.
Too late, he's already done it.
Goo thirsty. Goo just called through sore. Goo wants bad taste out of
being
mouth.
a bard with a trickster side, I intentionally did it a little later.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have to read real fast. Let's see.
If you start spinning in circles like a top, I'm gonna laugh.
Nope, you're gonna roll a d20.
13. Or do I need to add anything to it?
Nope.
Okay. I am now a donkey. And for some reason, I talk like Eddie Murphy.
Ah, there you go.
One of those bad acid trips.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I think Kara's concentrating. That's good.
Roll a d6.
Wild magic. Ooh.
Oh, God. 3.
You literally transform into like
A blueberry.
the Fabian of halflings.
What happened?
He's a little Fabian.
Goo! What, you trying to one-up on me?
Goo think that not take much effort. What's wrong with Goo voice?
That's good. And the fairies drop to the floor. They are laughing their butts off.
Goo feels very sure. Oh, God! Goo hands look different.
I love the hair,
I
Goo.
need you to.
I'm laughing my ass off.
I need
too.
you to roll a d10.
Four.
So it'll last for 4 hours.
I love your hair, Goo.
Goo not pretty little boy anymore.
Offer him a drink.
You heard about Goobian.
They're laughing. Let's see if they have the ability to do this. They don't. So they are just on the floor laughing. So
That was pretty good.
Goo asks, Spring, this temporary or permanent?
they're just laughing.
Oh.
Hey, Goo, can I see the bottle real quick?
Goo's just gonna slowly hand it over to you.
I read it, and
It doesn't read anything. It's just a bottle.
I smell it. No
Smells
smell.
like wine. Very sweet. Very nice. Almost like elven ale.
What do you make of this, Umar?
Goo think it evil.
It smells like elven ale, but I'm assuming it's magical.
Apparently. I'm almost afraid to even try it.
Well, try it.
Goo ugly now.
Well, put a cork on it, put it away, and see how long the effects last. And see if they're permanent or not, because I really don't want to be permanent. Knowing my luck would backfire on me and I turn hideous.
Well,
You are hideous.
well, maybe it'll be more of a fate.
Do not think that for a stretch.
All right. So he took 1 dose. There's 2 doses left. All right. So they're laughing their butts off. Noguchi's like, I have no clue what just happened. Anywho, I think we should go look upstairs.
Do you think that make two?
Spring, winter, and fall. We've got things to do. Nice meeting you all again. But we've got to go.
Thank you for the fun. Twas fun. Actually, they don't say thank you for. They say, twas fun. Good deal. The laughs were a good gift. Yeah, they giggle about that one. All right, Noguchi starts stepping up the steps.
Goo's gonna sulk after her. Like imagine Charlie Brown looking down, walking.
She tests the door. She goes, "This man locks every door. Can you do your thing again? The door seems to be locked from the outside."
Goo can't.
Why?
Why, Goo?
Goo ugly.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's go.
Goo say you can't what you know.
I know everything.
Goo, you put me to shame.
I
right
know.
now.
I'm not looking hideous
Roll
right
it.
now.
Goo say you're used to being ugly.
D10.
D10?
Yep. What's your charisma?
Shit. Oh shit.
What's your charisma?
Not high. +1.
6.
6?
My charisma.
No, his.
Oh.
So he looks. I mean, he's a 7 out of 10.
And you're only a 1.1.
I mean, he's Fabian.
Goo.
Fabian.
Goo, if I didn't
How
have
dare you.
morals, I so do you.
He's Fubian.
Fabian.
Goo think that
Goobian.
makes Goo think that makes things worse.
Goobian. He's a Goobian.
You are now Goobian.
All right, so you, Shiny Toes,
Goo not like being Goobian.
take care of this door.
Goobians suck.
Yeah. Push it down.
I'm not a locksmith.
Break
Tank.
it. You got to be good for something.
Ooh.
We do have another road.
Yeah, but it's locked,
It's
from,
locked
the
from the
outside.
outside.
Remember,
My
he
apologies.
locked it from the other side to
My
keep
apologies.
things down.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
Hey,
I'm
is there
standing back here. I
like
You can't Google
bars
use
or
dagger
anything
once
where
per
I can
day.
see through it, or is this a
No,
solid
it's just
door?
a solid wood door.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't even cast my
Okay.
echo.
Which side of the door has the locking mechanism?
Who has
Other side.
dynamite?
Huh?
Oh,
I'm facing
Left
the door.
side.
We blow it in.
left side, but
Where?
it's not a locking
Underground.
mechanism. There's
Goobian
no.
still has
It's not a
one,
through and through
and
handle
he
type
has
deal
two.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a.
Goobian actually have 2. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you threw one. No.
Yeah.
Approximately what's my weight,
No.
including armor?
Goo did.
Huh?
What's
Yeah.
my weight?
Goobian had 3
Yeah.
at that point.
I don't know. What
Oh,
is your
did
weight?
you? I thought you had two.
Say 210 plus armor. What armor? How much is plate mail?
What?
Armor.
Well, I
wise.
can tell you
Weight.
how much my armor weighs.
Wait.
Yeah,
I said I gave him a plate +1, didn't I?
yeah, it's in his character.
Yeah.
It tells you
Yeah,
your weight.
that's why you got a 20
Blow the
armor.
door down with your.
Wait, did you have fire breath?
butter.
Yeah, burn it down.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Because you can only use it one. Well, actually, I think you can use it 3. His proficiency. Yeah, but casting a spell on their store might not be a wise thing to do. Because I want to save my spells for when we go to meeting. Didn't he try? Didn't he already try and bust through?
No, not yet. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's asking about his weight.
Well, you're not gonna push it in. Like,
Well, you can like try busting it down.
Yeah,
Because the
you
door
can bust
opens
up it. You can try
outwards,
and bust
not
it up
inwards.
The chainmail under my,
It's not chainmail.
Armor?
It's plate mail. You have,
I also have chainmail under.
so you have chainmail in your backpack. So you're carrying.
Okay.
Let me go to your.
My armor's
He
65.
had chainmail and he never
No,
took
55.
it off his character sheet after he
Yeah.
got the new arm.
Oh, wait, no. It's armor of lightning. Oh, no, I don't know.
Inventory. You have 211 pounds of inventory on you.
Okay. So that makes me 400 and something pounds.
400 some odd pounds. Yep.
Okay, I'm getting a running start and I'm just slamming my shoulder into the door.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
stepping down the stairs, getting out of the way.
Roll athletics.
I suggest anybody up there do the same.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
getting out of the way.
Getting
10.
down the stairs, out of the way.
A 10.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
All right.
plus,
So you're running up the steps because it's
well, that
down
was
to the
straight
side.
shot.
Hmm?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
upstairs
it's
or downstairs.
up on a step on steps.
Athletics plus
No, this
6.
one's not. This is straight shot.
Okay, well, I got a
You're
10.
correct. I'm sorry.
Athletics
Yeah,
is
the
a plus
door's
6, so I got
downstairs.
16.
Yep. So you got a 16 on it. So 16. You.
Because the steps are after the door.
Let's see. I would say you're doing it with your shoulder. Do you have a shield?
Yeah.
So, but you're doing it with your shoulder, right? You said.
Where do you think the shield hangs from? No, not when you're walking, it doesn't.
He
So
uses a great sword.
yeah, you use a great sword, so you don't have a shield, do you?
I think he has a shield on his character sheet.
Yeah. Your great sword. You can use great sword one-handed or two-handed, can't you?
Two-handed.
Two-handed only.
Yeah.
So you can't use a shield. Let's see.
I have a short sword too.
That's why I was confused about his armor class.
Let's see what you got.
I don't see it on
He has
here.
a long sword and a short sword, depending on what he wants to play.
Who?
I don't
He's
see
got the
that.
great sword,
Oh, he's got a
Oh,
great
no, I'm
sword.
looking.
And a short sword.
and no, he doesn't have it.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
listed. Let's
Shield
see.
right here, 6 pounds.
Yeah. Now you can't use your shield again, like he said, if you
If you use your great sword.
use your great sword because it's two-handed.
So your armor class would be an 18.
Yeah, I would use a
not
short sword
20.
with the shield.
So we gotta add you a short sword or a long sword if you want to use that as opposed to your great sword. So we'll do that in a little bit. As of right now, you have your great sword, and I took your shield off of being equipped.
Why?
Do you want to use your sword or do you want to use your shield and then just barehand it?
Oh, never mind.
You don't have a sword that you can use without using your hands.
Okay.
So,
The total is 16 when I slam into the door.
yeah. So you slam through the door pretty good. The lock goes, makes a loud crashing noise. She goes, "With haste, we have no time to lose. They'll know we're here."
Okay.
Okay.
She runs up past you. She kind of darts through and around. And she runs up the steps to the top of the stairs, hugs the corner, and starts looking over. Go.
Okay, I start going.
Thanks.
Hey, Goobian.
He's gonna sulk and follow.
As I
I'm gonna
walk,
try and be as quiet as possible.
as I walk by Goobian, I hand him a ration. Cheer up, little fella.
Thank you.
Goobian, not
No,
hungry.
I think it would be like,
Wait, what?
as opposed to,
That stops me at my tracks.
I'm gonna be as stealthily as possible.
yeah, do that one. As Goobian.
Eh?
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Very seductive, Goobian.
He gives you food. He puts food in front of you.
Yeah, it's just like Goobian, not hungry.
Whoa.
That's what stopped me in my tracks. Like,
Image shift, and all of a sudden he doesn't like food. That's all it is like an illusion.
Goobian, you're still goo. You just look different.
Goobian,
I'm gonna be as
pink.
stealthily. I'm gonna be as stealthily as possible.
Okay,
when I
where
get
is she
past
heading
her.
now? Because I'm hanging.
She's going up and into the upstairs.
follow her.
She's going through the living room area and everything else, and she's like telepathically you hear going where. You guys said it might be in the room of the mage. Where would that be?
Goobian, remember Priscilla telling stories. Mage always atop of tower.
Upstairs. Yes. That makes sense. Where are the steps? Where are the stairs? They're at the back of the entrance. I think I saw them. Yes. And she starts darting. Like, you see her almost dashing. Now, the house, relatively quiet.
As we're walking by, do I see anything that piques my interest?
What do you see anything that piques your interest? I mean,
Gold.
you see portraits of the magistrate like this. You see statues that are made of like marble. You know, you see tapestries of different houses.
I go following her upstairs.
As she gets to the first turn in the steps, there's a guard. You see her do a quick. And that wind is coming again.
Oh yeah. Same with thunder.
Oh, that's Scourge. I'm like, why does she have inflict wounds? I'm like, how did I get that? This does not look right at all.
Well, there's the sheet.
Yeah. All right. So wham. So there's that, and then that guard. You see a bright flash of pink, and then that she just kind of rolls the guard off to the side, and it falls down, and she hastily makes her way up around the corner. There's a guard at the steps in the first turn going upstairs, laying on the ground.
I'm gonna search the body.
I keep following her.
It's got a town banner on it, short sword, and 4 silver.
I'm gonna take the silver.
All right. What'd you say? Keep
I
following.
keep following her.
Again, at the top of the stairs, there's 2 guards. The one guard she takes does that. So that's 9 damage, plus the sneak attack is going to drop that one. She's going to turn to the other one, and she's going to attack it. Actually, that's going to hit still anyway. And then that does 5 damage. And you see her, she goes and takes one guard out, and then she goes and hits the other guard, and the guard just kind of goes, and draws his sword on her.
Chromatic orb.
All right, roll the hit. You guys hear, I mean, it's not actually,
I'm there.
yeah, I mean, you see the guard, and then like there's people in front of you, so you can't really get past them on the steps. But once we get to the top of the stairs, it's got a little bit more of a wider path, and you can get around. 2 guards, so it's 10 foot wide for the gaming mechanics.
Goobian's still just kind of walking, following the path, stepping over the guards, just kind of staring at the ground, contemplating life now. What's it going to be like?
Oh,
I rolled.
that was 5 points of damage.
Oh, she found the rings.
5, 6, 7,
Did
8.
you roll a 2, 1?
What'd you roll?
One.
1? And that 1?
Yeah.
All right. So chromatic orb. She's in front of you. Roll the hit.
Mm.
13.
All right. So you miss her. Actually, thump her on the back of the back. But what it is to play out visually, because I forgot that I had the ability to force push my attack.
Yeah.
So I could have dropped him. But what happened was the bolt went through, and it was curving back around to come back through another hit
Yeah.
on him, and you hit her in the back, and she lost concentration, so that her attack didn't land. Sorry. She kind of just. So we'll let him attack on her. He misses on that attack. lands that one. So he's gonna do.
What? Uh,
6 points of damage plus 1, so that's. Yeah. Did I do our hit points?
Are any of the guards like next to each other?
Yeah, these two are right next to each other, but there's a couple people in the way.
I'll just cast. Crown of Madness
Crown
on
of
one of the
Madness?
guards.
Well, one of them's dead already.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, I thought there was 2 more up
Yeah,
in this.
yeah, she killed one.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
So 30. Plus 30. 62. So she's got the same amount of hit points you do. Actually, she's probably got either less or. I don't know what she's got. There we go. That makes more appropriate. Because she's got the same thing he's got, 30 levels of fighter,
Yeah.
and then the rogue,
Self-esteem issues?
definitely. So she's got 69 hit points too.
I don't have self-esteem issues.
Alright, so
Yeah, you
he dealt
I had a bad
5
childhood.
damage. So, no, he
I
dealt
masked
she's
my
got 7 damage.
sluttiness to heal the pain.
Alright. Scroll
That's
up
why Goo
to
eats.
increase HP. Oh, that's cool. Alright. D&D Beyond put a scroll wheel for taking damage and applying healing.
Roll for.
You can scroll to apply and do damage.
Oh.
So you can apply heal or do damage by scrolling. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Alright, sorry. Alright, so she took damage as he goes and attacks her. So,
Is there space between the two?
Hmm?
Is there space between?
so now you guys, yeah, you can get up around. For game mechanics at the stairs, we're looking at 10 foot wide.
I'm surprised you don't have
The one that-
uncanny dodge.
She does have
Is there
uncanny
space
dodge,
between
actually, but
the guy that hurt
that only
her?
halves the damage, right?
Yeah.
So
Is there space between her and the guy that just hit her?
Yeah, you can shoot.
1. Ting, ting, ting.
Roll the hit. Roll the hit again.
I'm gonna kill her.
17 plus.
17 plus hits. So roll damage.
See, I didn't do damage.
Okay, that's
to her. I just
2d8.
accidentally bumped her back.
At least it wasn't a nat 20.
Off with his head. Plus 1d8 again. Oh, no, that doesn't count. Okay. Spending a spell slot, so it's 2d8s and extra radiant damage. So it's 3d8s, right?
Wait, you're doing. You can only do smite on a
On a melee weapon.
melee weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your ranged weapon just does its normal
Your
damage.
ranged weapon, which is the heavy crossbow, does whatever the heavy crossbow damage is. It's actually going to be 1d10 plus 2.
And I get an action after this.
Sure.
That's 2.
So you do 2 damage?
Yeah.
So 4 damage. Alright, as the bolt smacks her in the back, she goes,
Her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled a nat
a
1.
Okay.
I think it's time to retire that D20.
Yeah.
Goobian very glad he stayed in the back for this.
Same here.
Alright, so she got her there.
Then I'm not rolling the second one.
You can roll a second hit to hit if you're targeting the dude, but not with the heavy crossbow because it takes a bonus action to reload it.
So
Okay.
I'd take the bonus action to reload it just.
Alright, so goo.
Why? I can just drop
What are you
my.
doing?
I can drop my crossbow.
Hit chromatic
which is on a
orb,
sling.
hit in the back. What are you
I
doing?
can draw my sword.
You see,
Are you close
You
enough
see-
for a sword?
Yeah. I'm right there with him. I'm just behind him. I'm bringing out my greatsword now. Second action.
okay.
I dropped the. I just everything. My crossbow's on a sling.
Yeah, but an action is 2 attacks. So you did an attack. You can drop your crossbow and draw your sword as a bonus action as opposed to reloading. So that's fine.
Okay. 220, right?
Thank you.
Yes or no?
What's that?
What?
Do I roll?
So you move past her and you get up next to him. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead and roll it.
Lovely.
4.
Because Barbara already did it.
4 to hit plus. You gotta. If you're gonna use manual dice as opposed to
The app.
the app, remember you have the pluses. So you have a +6, so it's a 10 that you rolled.
Okay.
So give me the 10, not 4, what you rolled. Give
Okay.
me what you roll plus your. So to answer that, that still does not hit. So you shoot at him, you drop the
Gunsling, yeah.
the crossbow as a bonus action, and you finish your other attack. I think that there's a mechanical issue in the game on that, but I'll let it pass. All right. So, what do you want to do, Poos? Since everybody failed to drop and everybody decided to hit her.
Not me.
Thank you.
I'm almost afraid to attack.
I haven't hit her.
Let's see.
No, I know, right?
Actually, I know exactly.
Thunder wave.
Vicious mockery.
That's what I was waiting for him
What
to
would-
say.
Fine, do vicious mockery.
Why would I do thunder?
What do I have to
when
roll
I'm
with
in
vicious
the-
mockery?
What's he doing?
To be honest,
14
that's what
wisdom
I thought
saving.
you did.
All right, 14 wisdom saving. He failed.
He takes 1d4 psychic damage, and has
Oh.
disadvantage on the next attack roll. It makes
1d4.
psychic.
Okay, roll it. That might
That's
actually.
2,
So
and
2
he has
damage?
disadvantage
Okay.
on any attacks.
All right. Okay.
What?
All right. So he's. There's a crown of madness on him.
No.
No.
It's
Oh, vicious mockery.
vicious
Never mind.
mockery. I'm just. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled like elderberries.
So now he's laughing.
Ah. Okay.
Basically, I am only destroying insults. Adam.
Gotcha. Were you doing anything?
Goo continues following up the stairs.
I'm just gonna follow everybody. I'm almost afraid that.
I'm sorry, Goobian.
So it's her.
I'm gonna do
It's
any
her
more
turn
damage.
then. We're gonna go back to her. Sixteen makes it 10, so he drops. And then there's 2 more guards. These ones look like they're wearing
See, I thought there was 2 more,
what are they wearing?
so I could have cast Crown of Madness. on
Plate mail. They come running up.
I was about to say, they weren't within sight before. So, okay, chill touch on them.
What kills me is my wife. Everybody roll for initiative. Just said, can you guys be done by 9 o'clock? Or not 9, 5:30.
11.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to do this fight, and then we'll till next time, folks.
What do we roll?
You mean set up for the fight and then for till next time, folks? You just fight next time, or
No, we'll kill these 2 guys.
okay?
Yeah, roll initiative.
24,
13.
Hold on, let me get a pencil.
36, 27, 42.
What if it's
Hike,
two?
hike.
I was thinking the same thing.
Great minds, Mick. Great minds.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So
15.
15 for Umar.
8. I know.
24.
2.
I'm gonna write me down as
That's what I
Goobian.
rolled. Told you.
13.
My rolls suck.
15.
15 for
No, I don't know right now.
Gar.
Does Goobian get different stats?
She gets.
I was the
No.
one that was 5.
She's got a +10 to initiative.
I feel like
So
Steve
Plus
Urkel.
9 to charisma.
This is definitely Steve Urkel and Stefan going on right now.
Alright. So Noguchi 17, so 24. So let's write this in order. Noguchi. So 24, 17. Umar. Gar.
Oh, like,
Scourge. Plus. And then the bad guys go last.
So you still get to go before.
I
Go!
know, I get to run.
Yeah, he's got that power.
I mean, it's time I'm gonna.
Are these guards with weapons drawn, like
Yes.
coming to attack us?
Oh yeah, definitely. 2 knights in plate mail.
Okay. How far am I from the first one?
Well, if I had to put it on,
Just theater reminded. Yeah.
10.
All right.
There's Scourge and Noguchi, 2 corpses, 2 guards, and
Okay.
then you're probably there, Puss in Boots. Then probably Umar and
All right. I'm
No.
going to take my shocking toothpick,
Because I was-
run up to the one that's in front of Scourge, stab him,
all right.
and that's 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And I'll shocking grasp him as well. Which I get to roll that at
Yep.
advantage. Okay. That's 9 damage, and they get disadvantage on.
Sneak attack damage.
Oh, like sneak attack as well. Okay.
You kind of came up from behind everybody.
Okay.
Well, no,
Because you're head on.
Yeah, I was head on. I don't think I guess
Yeah,
you get sneak attack. Yeah.
and they're not next to a person.
Yeah.
In fact, they're next to you.
Yeah, but now they
Get
get disadvantage on all reactions till the beginning of my next turn. So now I'm going to move behind Scourge, which they get a free swing at me at disadvantage.
One does, the other one doesn't.
You said I was only next to one of them.
No, they're side by side.
Oh,
10 foot
okay.
wide hall. Sorry. So that definitely doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. The other one, they don't hit.
Okay.
They're like, what the
And,
hell was that thing? I don't know, but it was cute.
and
Can't believe it's not butter.
Looked like a halfling kid.
Goobian.
and I'm going to take cover
See his
behind.
hair?
And I'm going to take cover behind
How do you get
Scourge
it so silky?
by clinging the Scourge's back. And that is 18
18 for hiding.
behind Scourge.
Okay. Where did he go? I don't know. His hair was just beautiful. Yeah, it was flowing in the wind as he ran away. Did he just shock you? Yeah, it was tingly.
Funny thing is, I had 1 damage to him. All right, I'm done with the shocking grasp.
Yeah. That's what I said. It was tingly.
Well, didn't get.
All right, so
bonus
go
on
to
metal armor.
Noguchi. She's gonna
Huh?
If they're
psychic
wearing
blast this person.
metal armor with shocking grasp, doesn't give you an extra. I'm pretty sure it does.
No, he gets advantage.
Disadvantage.
She goes, "Hey, Twinkle Toes, why don't you get up there and do something?" That misses.
Yeah, but I hit him on the first attack, so why bother? Right.
Oh, that's a +8.
It's just advantage on the attack roll.
No. All right. So that
Yeah, but You
misses.
still
So
want
she
to roll
mi-
both because one might
Oh,
hit
wait.
those 20.
If
No,
it
that's
misses,
true.
I can get a 1d4 and add it to it. So
Huh.
17 plus 1d4. That's no, it's 1d6. Where's my d6? So 17, 18, 19. Yes, I love this. So I just spent the psychic dice. Gotta love that. If you're gonna miss, you can roll a psychic dice, and you don't expend it unless it hits.
Yep.
I love this game. Alright, boom. I just spent my first psychic. Alright, so... No, now I roll damage, because I already hit. So damage is... Gonna be... Man, that's gonna be bad.
Another one.
8. We're gonna push. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. And I have to use a psychic point on that one. Come back, come back. One more psychic point spent, and then he took 12 damage. So 12. And then, so that's 40, and then 32. Alright. Alright, so she's done with her turn. Umar, you're up.
So they're both still standing.
Side by side.
I'm gonna spend the sorcerer point, cast twin spell, and I'm gonna use one shield touch, one at each one.
Nice.
So, first one.
I guess we're going to dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, where at?
Mayonnaise.
Where is there a Manies?
All the way in Winter Haven, I think.
Oh, that's yeah. They closed the one in Lakeland.
18 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You gonna do that on
first
Father's
one
Day?
will
Oh.
take
Yeah, really.
It's my wife and your parents.
And it's a party of 8
10 points of damage.
with 3 kids.
They are paying for them, and James should be paying for them.
And me?
Did you hear that?
Nice.
Well-
I'll just see how
Oh no,
much
James said, she said, and James should be paying for himself. What's that?
First one took 10 points of damage.
Alright.
Second one,
I don't know if I
Because you have no children.
I take it a 9, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if I can afford
9 does
these.
not hit.
Okay.
Last time I went, but even before I had COVID, it all
Gar,
tasted
you're
like
up.
salt.
Are they still up?
Oh yeah, both of them.
Uh,
One's bloody.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on one of them. And they
Which
must-
one?
Uh,
One's bloody, the other one's not.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on the bloody one.
Okay.
And they gotta make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay, he fails.
Okay, da, da, da. And I'm just telling him to attack his
His
buddy.
buddy. Alright. So.
Full on attack.
Cool. From Guard to Scourge. Scourge, you're up.
I'm trying to figure out the dice I gotta roll.
Well, you're great sorting it, right?
Yeah, Divine Smite.
So just roll
Go
a,
after the non
roll a d20. Yeah, go after the non-bloody one probably, and a d20 plus 6, right?
No, I got multiple dice.
You're
by the way, that was
rolling to
necrotic.
hit.
That was necrotic damage on
Gotcha.
that.
4. Haha, I cut my foot off.
No,
4 plus.
6.
Yeah,
All right, so you get 2 attacks.
20 again.
Mhm.
12 plus 6.
So that's 18 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it you're going to do a Divine Smite attack. So you're going to roll 2d6.
Do I just hit the button?
You can.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to use 2d8s too.
Yeah, Divine
Yeah.
Smite's 2d8. You said 2d6.
No, it's 2d6 is the great swords.
Oh, yeah.
And I also do the
Yeah, you're gonna do the 2d6 for your sword.
okay.
And then when you do the Divine Smite, you're gonna do 2d8. If you do the first level Divine Smite.
So that's 3.
All right. How, no.
And 3 again?
I guess. So 6 points of damage.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, but why aren't you clicking the button to roll with your pluses? Because it doesn't look like it. There's no way. Because if you go to that, and I go to your characters,
There's supposed to be a +2 and a +6.
no, for Scourge, it is a great sword that you hit with, so you're doing 2d6 plus 6 damage.
Right.
So if you roll that, I mean, I got a 5 and a 6 plus 6 is 17 with one hit. So I don't know where you get the +2 from. Your crossbow. You don't use your crossbow.
I'm not using
The
it.
crossbow's dexterity based, your
Yeah.
sword is strength based.
Go straight across from your great sword. It says +6 to hit and 2d6 plus 6. And hit that. Hit that actual description. 2d6 plus 6.
Four.
Okay, well, it's still better than, you got 10 points of damage.
Okay.
See, it says right there, 10 points. Now roll the button for the
For your divine smite.
Divine Smite, yeah. Which should have the same thing, where it says,
Let's say it should be under his actions, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
let's see.
I don't know. If
I'll
it's
look
about
where it's at.
2d6. I mean, 2d.
Divine Smite should have something.
2d8. What level am I hitting against?
It's as an action. No, I think that's just a straight 2d8, right?
If he's doing a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
I'm doing a level 2 spell.
Okay, then that would be a 3.
3d8. So just roll just straight 3d8.
So you're gonna click on the little die icon at the bottom right
Yeah.
and choose the 8-sided die 3 times. Click on it 3 times. And then it should ask if you want to roll.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
8.
Alright, so there you go. Alright. From Scourge to Puss. They are.
There's 2 knights up there kicking.
I know.
Phrasing.
Okay, if I use my short bow,
Yep.
Oh, and you get to
Is
drive in
anybody
this
in my
lovely
way?
weather.
Yeah, everybody's in front of you, but they're not in your way. You can still shoot them.
Just shoot.
Yeah, they don't.
one
do
without
that.
the crown.
They don't do any blocking.
The one without the
Unless
crown?
they're like-
One without the crown.
the
Unless
one without the
somebody's-
crown?
Yep.
Hey, that pupper's still around.
Shoot the one without the crown is what he's asking.
Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. Six
Plus 8.
plus 8, 14.
Miss. Actually hits the plate and just ching.
Can't roll. Oh, 1.
Yeah, it's a good thing that was in a roll. Alright,
You
Goo,
got
you're.
high armor
No, it's the
class.
bad guy's turn. So the one bad guy is gonna attack what?
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Stealth?
I'm gonna
Of course,
go back a
That
few
hits.
If I
feet.
use my
So makes.
I could do a point.
He's coming to join Umar.
Gotcha.
Right, as long as nobody's behind them.
So that's gonna be
If somebody's behind them, they get hit in the
10
crown too.
points of damage.
Well, I'm in the front row.
He's bloodied.
Yeah, you should be fine then.
And then roll on the second one, that misses. Alright.
Yeah, all at the same time I'm singing "Coming Undone."
Alright. The other knight just got hit by his buddy. He is going to attack Scourge, and that's going to miss. And then he is going to hit on that second one, and you take 10 points of damage.
Dynamic.
10 points.
10 points of damage as he goes with his great sword. Alright, Goo, you're up.
Okay. The one that just hit Scourge, I want to now use sneak attack on.
Alright.
Actually, no, I want to do non-lethal hits. Alright. Because they're attacking us because we're killing all of his comrades, not... There's still guards that are on our side.
Because they're city guards.
Yeah.
And he's wearing the city tabard.
That too, yeah. Alright, so...
But they're attacking us.
Yeah?
We kind of broke in.
So I'm going to pull out my other dagger and I'm going to dual attack this guy again.
Okay.
With your dagger.
So first one with the shocking toothpick. That's like 25 to hit. Okay, and shocking grasp again. Non-lethal hits. That's 7 plus. Okay, 13.
Okay.
D down.
He's hurting.
Uh,
Down.
Okay, and then I use the golden unicorn dagger. And that's 30, 20.
30, 20 hits.
Okay. And 3.
Okay. Drops to a knee, but he's still up. As you walk up, go. Oh.
And that's, my friend, is what you call the shocker.
All right. So
Goobian not affiliated with him.
as you
and
do
then-
that,
You
now
need a taser?
Noguchi sees her chance, and that's gonna hit. And that guy's gonna fall to the deck no matter what.
See, I can honestly say I have
So
not
she's gonna do this
caused
to
any
that guy.
harm personally to any of these guards.
Bullshit! You caused the Tasha's hideous. Or no, sorry.
Yeah, vicious mockery,
Okay.
and then the
I did not lay a hand on them.
You caused damage. You said you didn't cause damage. Quit changing your words.
all right. So psychic
I
attack.
said physically.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, critical
On who?
on the one without the crown.
Oh.
So she's gonna lay into him. So, all right. So there's that damage, which pretty much all that kills him. And then psychic. I wonder what cool stuff is on psychic criticals. Psychic. A D20 on that. 12. Dominate. Roll twice as much damage as normal,
Best
and
way
you
to
control the
throw
creature's
D20s.
actions on its next
See,
turn.
I like the
No, no, I got 20s. I've got a
Well,
lot of dice.
No, I'm
He
saying
pretty
this.
much dies,
A
and then
couple
she goes in. She goes.
And you put a D20 in,
He dies.
you
And
spin
then she
it.
turns and
and it changes.
goes
or
after the other one,
lands on a different number, it's just bounce.
and she
If
misses
it's
on that one.
landing on the same number, it's on balance.
So-
Dice pretty much garbage.
Hmm.
That's
You
why
got
I.
him that 20.
All right.
That's why I like.
Now it's
No, half of that.
Umar's turn. One of them dropped dead as she just flat out.
So the one with the crown's on.
The one with the crown's the only one alive.
Goo doesn't think we should be killing guards.
Chill touch.
Rock on. Dominated. You control the creature's actions on its next turn. Oh, I love psychics.
I'm assuming a 26 hit.
26 does hit.
8 points damage.
8 points damage. He drops. How does chill touch look as it kills its victim?
Oh, it goes out and it grabs his neck and just takes the lifeblood out of him.
Now, chill touch is necrotic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of lightning, folks.
Well, that's the night because apparently we gotta go.
Why?
Because my wife said, "Can you stop early, please?"
It's all nagging off the mic. Say bye,
Thought we were gonna
everyone.
finish
Bye,
the fight.
everyone.
We did finish the fight, didn't we?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
And
Yeah,
we
we did.
both died.
Yeah, what just died?
Noguchi just laid one out, and if she didn't, she would have had him hit the other one
I
next
was gonna
round.
Yep,
use-
yep.
I was gonna use my breath weapon.
All right. Now we're going off. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Player.
Okay. Now do it.
Happy Father's Day.
There you go.